One, welcome to my channel. I beg if you never subscribe, now do well to subscribe and share this video. My people now, I make now they leave una comment too if you don't watch all these videos finish. Now correct gist now I carry come this share low. That's like we come like that come fat for here because of share. Low well. All my breasts can't gather. My correct people, my beautiful people, happy weekend. You get gist when they go for town. So now the gist now I carry come here so make una come here. Good afternoon, my beautiful sister. How are you? So now the gist now I carry come for here so make una come here. Wetin dem say dey share. Now make me come here now concerning Queen Naomi. You know say before many people go they dey against Queen Naomi. They don't know wetin dey happen. But thank God say they don't know wetin dey happen. Happy weekend to every one of una. God go bless us, bless our family. We will never lack in Jesus' name. Almighty God, na He go reward us in Jesus' name. The blessing of God will locate us. We will not die premature death. See, many people no they don't understand. Many people don't understand. They don't understand Ooni of Ife and Queen Naomi. You understand? See, anyway, make I keep quiet. E get wetin I dey try to wan talk. Ooni of Ife and Queen Naomi, they don't settle. I don't fit talk am for many videos. There are videos when I don't fit talk am. They don't settle. E get some kind thing when it happened before, but people don't know. They don't understand what happened. Thank God say their eye don't open. Now they don't know wetin happen. People just dey complain say make Kabiyesi make e go make up with Queen Naomi. Say e dey pay Kabiyesi because of say Queen Naomi serve am breakfast. Na im make am. You see don since 5 years Kabiyesi no dey stop to talk am. You see dey talk am. Dat one na true. You see dey talk am. But Kabiyesi no go know say he dey disgrace himself as he come dey talk that kind thing. And make I tell una one thing. Una see that day, una no see Kabiyesi voice that day when Tadenika will go there when Kabiyesi dey talk to Queen Naomi. Everybody talk am. Una see the way when Kabiyesi voice dey. Una go know say Kabiyesi is still he love Queen Naomi. Now know say everything don dey okay. You understand? Everything don dey okay. Kabiyesi just carry Tadenika will come wan prove to us make we see am that day say things don change. But Kabiyesi come dey with all these chameleon women wey be say dem no make sense. Anyway, make I no curse them. So my people, make I play something for una. Make una hear am for here. Abeg make una share this video. Please share and leave your comment according to wetin una watch. So I wan play am for una.
Do you know what? Do you know something is going on somewhere? Do you know that? Àǹtí ni Àjàbí kí ló dé? Ẹ máa jọ dání sí lálẹ́ ìkẹ́ dàbí anytime fún mi lálẹ́. Anytime fún mi lálẹ́. Good evening everyone. Please as you come in, sit down. Have a cup of tea because tonight is an
Ich habe schon mal bei Aldi gearbeitet vor über 3 Jahren und es hat mir so gut gefallen, dass ich halt wieder hier gekommen bin und seitdem bin ich halt auch ein richtiger Aldianer geworden.
Schatz, meine Nase ist dicht und mein Kopf drückt so.
Dann ist es aus mit Sinopret-Extrakt.
a máa mú àwọn aṣọ aláṣọ tí ẹ̀ mú wọ́n gan kò sí fún just a máa pe àwọn eléré wá ní lágbára Ọlọ́run yes gbogbo àwọn Pasuma gbogbo ló máa wá jókòó wọ́n máa ṣe nǹkan tó yẹ kán ṣe jọ yẹn so àjẹ́ ẹ̀yìn kọ́ ni mo fẹ́ sọ láàrin ṣó ti yẹn thank you daddy mi a máa jẹ oyè yẹn. So the major one that I've come tonight to talk about, like I told you, Ekabo, everybody on Facebook, Mommy wa talks Ajayi, every other person, you're all welcome. So nǹkan tí mo wá ganu sí ní alẹ́ mo ní bàbá wa pé 10 years lórí oyè tó bá wá ní kẹ́ máa ka àwọn nǹkan ríbi tó ní Ìfẹ́ ti ṣe àká wọ́n ti ṣe hotels wọ́n ti ṣe Ọ̀jájá malls Ọ̀jájá mall yẹn wọ́n ṣe sí ìlú arábìnrin tó já ìwé fún wọn rí o Ọ̀jájá malls ní Àkúrẹ́ Ọ̀jájá mall ní Lẹ́kì wọ́n ti ṣe a lot of things. Yes, and I said something that there are certain things that Ooni did that were not mentioned that I got to know when it was being dragged so well on social media. Nígbà yẹn Naomi gan ló wà nínú ilé. He was helping those ladies tí wọ́n lọ fi ń ṣe ọmọ ọ̀dọ̀ tí wọ́n lọ fi ń ṣe iṣẹ́ aṣẹ́wó ní Libya. Kábíyèsí máa ń gbé plane sílẹ̀ wọ́n máa ń lọ kó wọn wá ó ti yé yín. So and a lot of people tí bàbá yẹn ti ra kíní fún wọn náà máa ń ra bike fún wọn tó máa fi ń ṣe transportation within that community. Ife community, he has done so well. He even did Ọ̀jájá Mall for his 10th year anniversary. Let's give him a clap. So many things that they don't even. I said it one day. I told one of those that are close to him. I said, "Why is he not? Where are his publicists? They are not doing enough, and that's the truth. It is only the negative ones that we see out here. Ooni fele, Ooni gbegba, Ooni dobo, Ooni doku, Ooni gbagba, Ooni gbese. Yẹn ni kọ́lé mama gbọ́. But the good ones that he has been doing is going unnoticed. Do you understand? And so we should please let's celebrate him. At least àwọn ọba kan wà, àwọn ọba Yorùbá kan wà. Àárín kan ṣe kọṣọba ìkan ṣe. Bọ́ọ̀lù ṣe attend party, tẹ̀sán kó attend party. He is still doing things that we can see. Like I said, olóṣìkọ́ ló fi ń jọba, olówó ọlọ́wọ̀ ló fi ń jọba. Adébíyí, thank you so much, man. God bless you, man. Olówó ọlọ́wọ̀ ló fi ń jọba. So, ẹni tó mọ̀yàn ló fi ń jọba. That is why you will see that when K1 the ultimate becomes the Awujale, he will change Ijebu for better. And so, this particular king has done so well. And I will say, thank you, king. Before I talk about those things that people are saying. Tonight, we saw this trending post everywhere. If you have seen the post, please say, yeah, Ajoke. There is this trend of Olori Naomi that is all over social media today. Adibanke, I love you, man. They post about, I will read it out again. Everywhere today. If I go to this page, it is about Olori Naomi. I go to another page, it is all about Olori Naomi. Remember, how many days ago, few days ago, I came out to talk about my observation and people's observations and the things I've been reading on blogs about the conduct of his wives, especially the two Oloris that came from somewhere. You understand? Those ones. Oh, they said she sent it to bloggers. Okay, let's wait. I will know now. Especially Olori Ashley and Olori Tope. That we have, we talked about their conduct during the celebrations, the birthday and this 10 years anniversary. We spoke about it. Hey, look. And so I saw a video of Ooni of Ife still speaking about Olori Naomi. And this will not be the first time. And like I said, Musomuni Popsi, Kabiesi, Apelori Pata, Pelese. Kí ló dé tó pé ẹ ń pe olórí Naomi? Everywhere tí ẹ bá ti ń ṣe nǹkan, ẹ máa ní ẹ̀yọ̀ palace with his legal wife, olórí Bukky Bumbata. He came into the palace with his legal wife. So, she left. And then, brought Zainab, Wuaola. All of a sudden, she packed her load and left. Do you understand? And so, thirdly, brought our youngest girl. Among all his wives, I think she's still the youngest. Brought Olori Naomi. You understand? He wasn't talking about Zainab. No. He wasn't talking about Zainab. No. He wasn't talking about Zainab. This is not the first time he's always talking about this lady. Now, she started the breakfast online. And so, after that, Otilo, Kábíyèsí tí Ọlọ́run ti pé kó kanlẹ̀kùn méje. Wọ́n kàn ní 1, 2, 3. Ẹyẹ kí n kà. 1, Mariam. 2, Tèmítọ́pẹ́ ìwọ ló tẹ̀lé. 2, ẹjẹ́ má jẹ́ kí n kà bó ṣe wá. Àṣà kà gbájà ní 1, Mariam. 2, kí ló ń kọ lady yìí? What's her name? Ronke. 3, 6 kilo yẹn ń jẹ náà. Tọ́pẹ́. 7, ọ̀nì Tósìn. Mi ti wá mọ Tósìn. Mo ṣe gbọ́ lẹ́nu Kábíyèsí mi. So, he knocked at 7 good doors. Of course, we all witnessed 6 doors. That he did the wedding every Eke Market Day. Every Eke Market Day, Kábíyèsí will introduce one wife. They will pour again into her leg, and then they will bring her inside. And that was it. Àmọ́ bàbá ń kẹ́ òyìnbó wálé tà ní òyìnbó náà wà òyìnbó alóyìnbó. Àbẹ̀mí pa lóyìnbó. Only the 7th wife is Tosin, one Tosin. I don't know who the Tosin is. Kábíyèsí lóyìnbó. Ṣebí mo sọ fún yín níjẹta. All these people they call ayabas, they are still there waiting. Òyìnbó is one of them. Oyibo, her name is Madami, one of those ones that I can authoritatively tell you there is a Madami somewhere. Our Royal Highness Madami, she is Ayaba. Oyibo. Baba mi tó ṣẹ́gẹ́, wọ́n tún knock ilẹ̀kùn Oyibo. So Oyibo is part of àwọn ìyàwó tí bàbá show the whole world. That is the 6 ones that we know that are visible to us. The invisible ones, the 7th one is part of them because me, I don't know her. Unless I will go and find out. You know I like to do amebo. I'll go and take, please, can you release a picture so that I can see and show it to the whole world that, yes, our daddy is not hiding any of his wives. Those are the visible wives. They are not the spiritual ones. They are the visible wives. Baba has more wives in the palace. And tonight, I am going to talk to Daddy. Daddy knows Ajoke is Amebo. Kábíyèsí wa Ọ̀ọ̀ni ìrìṣà kì í ṣe ọba tí wọ́n máa ń bínú sí èèyàn dáadáa ni wọ́n o. Tí wọ́n bá ti rí pé mo ti ń ṣèké, wọ́n á ní kí ló ń ṣe bébì? Yóò máa ń ṣèké gan o. Ó ga òwe kí ẹ̀ pọ̀ ṣá. Just like nígbà yẹn tí olórí Ashley pàlẹ́ ìdára wọn káàkiri tí wọ́n ti fẹ́ wọn wọlé táwọn náà yìí jẹ́ side chicken ṣe wọ́n tí gbà yẹn tí àwọn èèyàn bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí bú olórí Ashley pé kí ló ń ṣe tó ń gbọ̀n kiri tó ń ṣe kiri tó ń kiri àwa àṣèké ńgbà yẹn pé olórí Ashley ìyàwó ni náà ayaba ni náà ó wà nínú pálá ó náà ti wà dìndín. Now let's go ahead. So tonight I now saw this viral post and people were now reading it and saying Olori Naomi has officially divorced the king. How many times will Olori Naomi divorce our king? Olori Naomi left over how many years? After she left, Kábíyèsí ti bí ìbejì one with Olori Tobi, second was in the palace, Mama Bukumi, so why is this? Why is she coming to give us divorce letter again? After she divorced us online, that December, that time, one dirty December, she served us. I on holiday with my, I went on holiday. And then people were calling me, okay, it has happened, no? What you said, we have seen it. Money, what did I say? I heard something. I said something. And now they said, she has come out to announce. That was 3 years ago, Mama Banke. And so, why is this letter everywhere? Something that has never happened before in Yoruba land. Nǹkan tí ò ṣẹlẹ̀ rí. Nígbà tí Bombata máa lọ, kò sẹ́ni tó mọ̀ pé wọ́n ti ẹ̀ sí together mọ́. Wọ́n máa wọ tí dáàdi wa bá ti lọ sí seclusion. Wọ́n á lọ dúró tí dé wọ́n ní inú Àwùjalẹ̀ palace. Wọ́n á dúró. Bẹ́yẹn ṣẹ́gbọ́n bí kábíyèsí wa Onírìṣà àti Bombata ṣe ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ làwọn náà ṣe máa ṣe. So they will naturally go and wait there. My daddy will not come to the palace without any woman coming with him. Women are coming with Ogu Chagbola. So, just like that, they are going to come. And so, when Bombata left back, after performing, she left. Nobody heard anything till today. She understand. And then, Wuraola, no smiling babe. Olori, mommy, why you know yet man? Who want disrespect and Olori? Shall you mind share no? I just Olori, past Olori, Wuraola, our own Wuraola, beautiful, but not smiling Wura. When she left, nobody knew everything. She just carry her bag and carry and go. She only left. They said she left a designer bed. I don't know, because they said she was looking for a designer bed. One of the designer bed. We pay one new looking Miriam looking designer bed. I don't know anything. No, I don't. So you could anyhow. Me or you don't want to tell me. I'm telling you, this is not your goal to out. And your one goal you need to hallo. I got me girl. I got show. So did that go look bad? Aboyi has someone tell me. I show no begging gold. Me ò yá lọ́wọ́ yín. Popsi mi ó fún mi ní owó. Àyìnkẹ́ fún mi ní owó kí n ra gold. Tí ma fi ṣe show lẹ́ni ni. O sì ṣaláìkẹ́. Ọmọ ọba la máa ń lò. Àwọn ọmọ Àwùjalẹ̀ la máa ń lo owó ilé. Sure you understand? So, my dear people, when no smiling queen left, mo sọ fún yín bóyá máa di ẹnu pọ̀ ni. Olórí Wuraola.
Paul hatte recht. Geschäftsreisen sind viel schöner, wenn man die Ehefrau einschmuggelt. Entdecken Sie die Marriott Bonvoy Hotelmarken für Geschäftsreisen.
Me, I didn't even know that she wasn't happy in the marriage. You understand? So she carried her bag, and then she left. She didn't tell the whole world anything, except that rumor and allegedly that the bed she left, Kabiyesi gave the bed to Mariam. So if it is true or not, but allegedly, So my dear people, she didn't tell anybody where she is. Connect by royalty prince. We did. Hey, Mama, this power tap now. Engage this. Enjoy. Are you not having nice Friday? What's wrong with you? If you are enjoying this Friday, please engage this life like no man business. When I say engage, it's not only power tapping. Buy gifts. Don't change along. Now, we're not looking. Thank you, I love you on my show. Rhoda, thank you. But when I give me, I'm a gift. that's èèyàn gift máa ṣe bàbá láìkè kí láti tèmi tó di ọba ọmọọba ò gbọdọ̀ máa ṣe kí tó bá mú ọmọọba tó bá parí olóṣè ọmọọba Ìjẹ̀bú èdè èbí ikú kò ní dáa so kí dáàdì mi tó gun orí oyè máa ṣe bastard èké ẹ̀ ń gbà ó yìí ti January ká tó gun orí oyè so ẹgẹ́ máa ṣe ké lọ now she now left we didn't see like nobody knew what happened in the palace and then they brought the youngest among all. And then when they brought her, we were happy. Wọ́n ní kábíyèsí ní àwọn ti gbé olórí gidi dé o, olórí alálùbáríkà, ọmọdé tí ò dókórí, ọmọ evangelist, pastoress, gbogbo wọn ṣe pastor, olóhùn mà ṣe wọn, pastoress in the palace, inú wa dùn, lágbàlú là ń jó, pastoress, àti ẹ̀mú gbogbo wa wọlé Jésù. Prophetess, a kó wa lọ ilé Jésù là ń lọ. Mo lórí, ò tí ì lóyún, ò máa lóyún, owó ò máa lóyún, tẹ́lẹ̀ yóò máa lóyún, tọ̀wọ́n máa lóyún. Olórí Naomi ò dá wa lóhùn, ó lè máa ṣèké lọ́wọ́ ti fi ṣe yín. Ṣá Olúbùnmi, thank you Sade, thank you for the stars. Let me give you a clap, you are a good person. On Facebook, they are not nice, but you are the only good person on Facebook. Busha Shidipe, who is our prophet? This is not this. Ẹ má worry, person Daniel Bashiri mi yẹn. Ó sú mi ni, mo fẹ́ ṣàlàyé fáwọn èèyàn ni. Kó dá now. Anyway, ẹ̀yin tèmi. Bí olórí Naomi ṣá, bọ́lá ṣe dá lóhùn ni, ó bá fún wa ní tàdé ní káwò. Ó bẹ̀ ẹ̀yin ayé, ó dé bá tiẹ̀ ń bínú sóhun, tàdé ní kẹwò. Ó ní tẹ́ bá tiẹ̀ ń ṣèké kábíyèsí kò lè ṣe tàdé ní kẹwò. Kábíyèsí ló sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Kábíyèsí ní àwọn orúkọ kàǹtìkàǹtì. Ẹ lọ bèrè lọ́wọ́ gbogbo àwọn ayaba tó yìí wá ń tà, gbogbo wọn ló ti fún lórúkọ tán. Kábíyèsí máa ń fún wọn lórúkọ ni o. Ṣé ẹ rò pé orúkọ àbísọ ni Ṣílẹ̀kùn Ọlá ni? Irọ́ Ṣílẹ̀kùn Ọlá ò gbé orúkọ wá o. Kábíyèsí ló fún lórúkọ. Naomi ló gbé wá láti ilé bàbá ẹ̀. Kábíyèsí ló fún lórúkọ. Wọ́n ní Bọ́lá Ọlá. Is the name Kábíyèsí I give you? Máa pe Màdámì létà, màá bí. Royalty prince ọlọ́run ò ní jẹ́. So ṣé ti yé yín? Wọ́n máa ń fún gbogbo wọn lórúkọ ni. Orúkọ tó sweet. Orúkọ tó bá ti délé ní báyìí. Kábíyèsí fún ẹ ní sweet name. Àwọn orúkọ tó máa wúyàn lórí. Orúkọ Yorùbá gidi tó milẹ̀. Pastor Daniel, no, we needed to do that. We needed to do that. You understand? So, my dear, wọ́n ṣà fún olórí Naomi ní Ṣílẹ̀kùn Ọlá. Ó Ṣílẹ̀kùn Ọlá wá fún wa. Ó wá bí ọkùnrin làǹtìlanti fún kábíyèsí. That's the first son. Ìtorí ẹni kábíyèsí ṣe mọ̀ kó mo sọ fún yín pé olórí Ashley, yes, wọ́n ṣe bí ẹni tí ò rọ́kọ rí. Ẹ tẹ́ pé èmi ó tún wá ń kọ olórí Ashley. Èmi àpá ọkàn mi lé. Èmi àpá ọkàn mi lé. Ìgbà tí mi lálẹ́ níbi kan èmi àjẹ́ mi lé. Olórí Ashley. Ó dà pé ọkọ ọ̀run wọn ni kábíyèsí. Olórí Ashley omi ò mi ò jẹ́ lágbàlagbà fi o. Mọ́mísí torí ẹ lè lọ ṣe ìsọjí. So mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé mo ń sí káṣà àwọn orin ẹmọrísìn torí ìgbà tí ní àwọn míbo àbẹ́ ó máa ń kọrin kò mú ti gbàgbé orin yẹn mo dẹ̀ máa ń kọrin yẹn ògbà táwọn èèyàn ń pè mí lágbàáyà ni mi ṣe kọrin yẹn mú ẹjọ́ ta ló ń kó kí ló ń kọ orin yẹn náà Àjọkẹ́ mi how are you ma kí ló ń kọ orin yẹn náà ọkọ mi láti ìgbà èwe wá ọkọ mi o áyẹ̀ni o ìwọ ṣáàlọ́ ọkọ mi lásìgbà èwe mi wá ìyẹn ni Naomi máa ń kọ́ ń gbà his wife tí wọ́n ní pípa tí olórí Ashley tí wọ́n make sure pé Naomi ẹbí káwọn náà lè lọ ọ̀gbẹ̀ tó make sure pé àwọn wá gba orin nísìnyí àwọn náà wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń kọ orin ó ti yẹ yín àwọn náà wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń kọ orin but ìyẹn máa tún yíyà sọ́dọ̀ wọn létà tó gbogbo wà tó ń wù ní pàtí tó lọ àyè máa tún sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni this is to correct them and the palace to make amendments on these deviant wives. I am not capping. You understand? Husband of my youths. Now, husband of my youths. See woman pe ọkọ wọn yẹn, òun ni olórí Fọláṣadé làwọn náà ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí kọ epistle. Anyway. Kò pẹ́ kò jìnnà. Wọ́n ṣe tún gbé ẹrù tiwọn náà nìyí. After tó ti fún wa ní first son. Kábíyèsí had 2 daughters before Olori Naomi gave him one son.
Boy.
The 2 daughters, they said one when he was in his maybe 19 years, when he was only 19 years or so. That is Adiola. And then the second one with my own beautiful sister, Adewamiwa. Adewamiwa is the second, Naomi the third one. And Naomi gave him his first son. Then after that, Ọlọ́mọ púpọ̀ ní kábíyèsí o, a kì í kọ́ ọmọ fọ́lọ́mọ o, kí tèmi náà lè pẹ̀lú, ẹ bá mi pàtẹ́wọ́ fún kábíyèsí, wọ́n ṣe abiyamọ gidi gan. Lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ yìí, ọlọ́run àgbẹ̀ bàbá wọ káwọn ọmọ wọ 40 kan tó dúró, ọlọ́run ṣe ìyanu gan. So kábíyèsí now, kò pẹ́, akọ̀wé lórí Naomi, akọ̀gbọ́ wúmọ̀ ni, àwọn èké gbàtà gbọ́ pé wọ́n ti páàkì ẹ̀rù kó bá lásàárín ṣe làá. Gbé mú ní abábẹ̀ sí ń gbé, làbá find out pé òótọ́ ni alẹ́ ìsókè mà abáṣẹ wà mọ́ bàbá ṣe gàdú síta nìyẹn làwa sọ. This letter going round, before this letter came out that year, we saw vividly that there was definitely many people in the marriage of Ooni of Ife. Not only, I can remember doing what's this lady? Hey, the queen that by in London, Yawo Charles. What's her name? Yawo Charles, Mama King, King to be Yawo Charles to go. Diana, thank you. When they were interviewing Diana, she said there are 3 people in this marriage. And exactly, Olori Ashley did not know. She was not the only wife. Please, there were many, okay? But I will tell you something. That, please, the person you're talking about was there, okay? But she wasn't the cause of that wake up. No. I am telling you what I got to know through the palace. Now, these people were there talking about this. Was there before Naomi came. According to what I heard from the palace. They were all there. Allegedly, Kabiyesi was promising all of them marriage. Shemo Badele, thank you so much. Allegedly, Kabiyesi was actually promising them marriage. I know of one person. Her name is BBL. You understand? She was one of those that Kabiyesi actually promised. Yes, because I investigated. I spoke with her to know when that happened. And when I talked to her, it was because of that lady was saying, that's the lady I'm talking about. Yes, she had her grievances, just like any other woman that were there before Naomi came in. Do you get me?
Der Kia EV4. Mit bis zu 625 Kilometern Reichweite.
I know I will use them this thing.
Entdecke die Welt in neuem Licht.
God has avoided one. I fight no will come.
They were all there. And so, Kabiyesi is just like
I come and carry, I try to want on light.
And I do say it. I can't deceive. It is your loss, nobody's. But there are so many of them that definitely, my dear people, what is believe me, it's not everyone that likes to be in a polygamous home.
God forbid.
I don't like polygamy.
God forbid.
But some women will tell you, I don't mind polygamy. And so that was when these 6 wives came at the same time. A lot of people were like, Shei, well educated, you understand? Well educated people, and none of you. Says, get the other number from Auntie, please. Get the other number from her. That number is the one I'm using, and I'm not able to show you understand. Please get the other number. She knows that word.
Why don't they work?
You understand? For your auntie, please. So I can give her their eyeglasses for you, and I'll get that, okay? So I said, well, all these are educated women. All these ladies, except Toby, T.O.T. Bimori, except Miriam, T.O.T. Bimori. And I am telling you, I am still coming back to you people that you have been calling Miriam Abiyamo. Miriam T.O.T. Bimori, Oshe Magbomo Deni Loruko Jesu. So, all of them want to Shabiamo, want to marry, Onikaluku ti want to divorce. And like I said that time, I was sincerely behind all these women because the cabinet is not fair one. Tani to fair one. Ko matter. Eyo sabi amori aye ati gelo mani ọba okinja deku. Ọba ma fẹ́ virgin. Àwọn tó ti bímọ rí, tó ti kú òlé ọkọ kan. Èyàn kan ṣá lè máa gbé wọn sílé. So for them to still find love, bravo to them. And it is their choice. When you want to become a queen, and you know what that means. Even àwọn kábíyèsí tó fẹ́ ìyàwó kọ̀ọ̀kan wọ ààfin. Àfi ọlá Ọlọ́run. Àfi pé bóyá destiny ni kábíyèsí wa ti Abẹ́òkúta kọ́ ló sọ pé ìyàwó kan ló wà lọ́dọ̀ wọn. And he's happy with her. Some men are naturally polygamous in nature. Alake has only one wife. Some of them. And so they will use the opportunity of becoming the king. Once of a no, it depends on that man. And gbogbo àwọn obìnrin yìí a máa mọ àwọn ọkùnrin tá à ń fẹ́. Ọkùnrin tó bá mọ̀ pé ó nífẹ̀ẹ́ òbò. Wọ́n ti fi ṣe látọ̀ ọ̀hún. Tí wẹ̀ bá di ọba, wàláì á fẹ́ tó 100 tọ̀ ní ìkọ̀kọ̀ lè máa rí. So, immediately, gbogbo wa dẹ̀ ń wò pé kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀? She left because later ni mo ṣe wá gbọ́ the full gist. She couldn't cope with all these women. Had no balls to challenge Kabiyesi. Wọ́n kì í challenge ọba. And this is a young girl that felt she has come into somebody's life. And you know what Kabiyesi mama sọ fún? Ó ti yé yín, because I could see that naturally Kabiyesi loves her. There is no doubt about it. I feel like the rest too. The rest, no matter what the rest. She is the oldest one. Patsy Daniel. Princess Fadekemi ti wá Simbili. And what is soft Princess Fadekemi? Princess Fadekemi is still in the palace. She's over 60.
Wow. Kabiyesi dey marry. I don't think I lie you.
She is over 60. And she is Kabiyesi's ayaba. Tẹ́bá ti wọ palace, Princess Fadekemi ló máa fà yín lé lọ́wọ́. Patsy Daniel, to call in, for everyone that wants to call in, this is the number. I'm calling. Let me give you the number. If you want to call in, let me give you. Mr. Adigbo, if you like that, you only want to it can't be done. It can't like me. It can't be said. You go to my number. They were more busy. My daddy. plus 234 Nigeria number ni plus 234 901 662 8939 plus 234 901 6628939 Mr. Adigun anything TikTok ẹ bá mi jọ fún Mr. Adigun o má ṣe ilé ṣe o. So my dear people not yet bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń di ẹṣẹ́ àjọkò torí ọ̀nà yẹn jí o torí mi máa tẹ̀ fi request ẹ jọ ẹ tó wá request kọ́kọ́ ìjókòó mi. Now with all these ayabas that we mentioned at that time they were there. Naomi was seeing all these women. That lady I told you about was there too. Most of them, do you get me? Most of them knew that Kabiyesi brought in a younger girl. Princess Ronke Adenilu, Adekini mo pe orúkọ wọn yẹn gbà yẹn. Princess Ronke, that is Olori Ronke was there. Not that because I said somebody came in to say they have been dating since when they were young. No. They met in a party in 2024 or so, 2014. As you come in, please get your about me. Oh God. If you are coming in, please, can you mute? Mute. If you want to come in, you can mute, please. If you come in, please mute. Me, if I go, Ma?
Somebody is there, this one is been there, whatever is been there. Well, Naomi one now. Why did it have to be Naomi?
What choose? Oh, when you want to buy this, I get a song. No, it can't be done like me. And mute. Naomi came in and she became the wife. And then you start wondering, like this woman has wondered now. Wonder. Why did you understand? Why did Kabiyesi decide to marry Naomi when he had fleet of women around him? His choice. We don't know. Do you understand? And so they were all there. And she got tired. She was allegedly, they said, Kabiyesi was not on Sheila show. We knew more. The months, allegedly. As you come in, please, can you mute, please? Allegedly. We could never for because wọ́n pọ̀ nínú palace tí wọ́n wọlé ṣe tí wọ́n tó ń jáde àwọn tó ti ń be friend for a long time. Please, I beg you as we do this, you know, on this platform, I respect people's opinion. And when you talk about certain people, especially when that person is on Facebook or, you know, when I was talking about that's my lovely sister that I mentioned her name, is because she's somebody that speaks with me. PPL is like a sister to me. Sure, you understand? So that's why I mentioned her as one of the Ayaba. Sure, you understand? Please do not mention anybody's name that I don't have affiliation with. Please respect my platform. I can tell you to anybody that comes in. Thank you, ma'am. So John to be alone. Your mom needs to pull here more. Patsy Daniel, please I don't want that name here. Please, I beg you. I'm not in all that league. Please. Why did you do this? I don't know you. Please. Don't call anybody's name. Who is Kudi? Please. I don't want that shit here. Please. I don't want that here. Daddy mi wà láyé wọn kò tí gbà mí lọ́mọ ni tábà ti jáwó jálẹ̀ wọn á gbà mí wọlé.
Wọ́n ní kí
Ẹ kalẹ̀ mà, ẹ káàbọ̀, ẹ bá mi ìsàmẹ̀bọ̀. So, okay.
Àti Àjọkẹ́ gbọ́ ló jẹ́ kó jábọ̀ tó lọ́mọ̀ pọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ dátì wọn ni wọ́n á fẹ́ sí.
Ẹ má ti sọ̀rọ̀ dájú ní ẹjọ́ ẹjẹ́ ká sọ̀rọ̀ tó wà nílẹ̀ yìí. Ẹ̀yin ò rí gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní. Wọ́n ti lọ gbé lẹ́tà 1942 wá. Wọ́n dẹ̀ wá fi yọ wá lẹ́nu lórí Facebook everywhere.
Ìdájú yóò lè jọba.
Okay, mo ti gbọ́. So,
attention seeker she be.
okay, don't worry. Let's get somewhere first. You will know she's been trying to catch attention or not. And you know why, even if she did, please let's listen and be open-minded tonight, please. If you don't like Naomi, it's your Lord. If you love Naomi, it's your Lord. But please, let's just be open-minded in this analysis, okay? So, like we know, like I said, Princess Fadi tell me that this person is writing. That person must be from the palace or knows them very well. That person knows that Princess Fadi Kemi was there for a very long time too. And she was the one to hand that over and one who believe in today. So, but because of this letter that is circulating everywhere today was sent out that day when Olori Naomi decided to serve the king his breakfast. And this is after this party. You remember the last Olojo that Olori, what's that Olori's name? Folashade made her appearance known to the whole world. Do you understand? That she's an that was the last appearance of Olori Shinekola in the palace. Because and today, Folashade to one there for a long time, according to what we heard, that Kabiyesi has been promising marriage and won't fair. She decided to show herself, that's Ashley. She decided to show herself on that day. But remember, you know him, Patsy said he knows Oni right from VGC. Okay, Uncle Tunde Ogunwusi. All right, that's fine, thank you. So, like I said, oh, shit. He killed them. Anyway, let him back over to the table. Me ma ṣe mo. Ẹ ṣá gbàdúrà kí Adé tẹ̀ wá lọ́wọ́ ká má lè ṣe kí mú. Ẹ gbọ́. Okay, ẹ káàbọ̀, ẹ ṣé.
Àǹtí Àjọkẹ́ ló yọ̀rọ̀.
Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ẹ ní sùúrù, ẹ jọ̀ọ́. So this was in her last appearance in the palace. The day she was happy. That was when Kabiyesi was having his birthday. Olori Naomi ní ọjọ́ yẹn ló kọrin fún wọn wípé olóṣàdúrà pé olórí a máa pọ̀ láàfin. And then I remember Kabiyesi giving his speech and was saying that day wípé tó bá ní èèyàn ní ọgbọ́n orí wípé Olori Naomi is blessed. Ṣó ti yé yín? Wọ́n ní Olori Naomi is blessed. People máa ń ṣe bí àgbàlagbà. Kábíyèsí sọ̀rọ̀ ní ọjọ́ náà. Màá fẹ́ kẹ́ gbọ́ from him tó bá yá. Wọ́n ti sọ̀rọ̀. Wọ́n yìí appreciate ìyàwó wọn. Wọ́n wojú ẹ̀. Nígbà tí Yàlájé ń kọrin. Remember, Yàlájé has been there as Yàlájé. I don't know. People are saying something. But I don't know. I cannot say what I don't know. We can see people are showing me Olori, Prophetess Olori.
We was wearing UGG early to try and be super different and not look like everybody else.
Okay. Yeah, Adesi. Homecoming, you know, in June. That was the case. Do you get me? nǹkan tó ṣe ní ọjọ́ náà was telling the whole world ní ọjọ́ tí ọmọbìnrin yìí kúnlẹ̀ síwájú wọn tó ṣàdúrà fún wọn pé aya máa pọ̀ láàfin. The reason she did that day, when I got to know, was because she knew the king had them. But according to what we heard, it can't be done. Is that king was telling her these women were just his business partners. These women, he had nothing to do with them, but they were coming into the palace and she had no balls to even confront him. Peradventure, if Kabiesi had called her, well, look, you are not going to be the only wife. Anik, you got it. Do you understand? You got it. Thank you so much, Adiski. Kabiesi Bejoko, because of look, but she saw how Ashley was doing everywhere. In fact, allegedly, they said Ashley was, I don't know, that some bloggers were coming out for Ashley to be known. In fact, I was accused of it. If you can remember, follow me on Facebook. One Ashley is on for me. I didn't know Ashley. God sees my heart. I just love her that time because she felt like you cannot keep me and be deceiving the whole world, be deceiving your wife that you have at home. Because just like the way Madame is shouting everywhere now, you can see go and see Instagram. She's granting interview to let people know that she's Ooni's wife. Meanwhile, Ooni has not told the whole world that she's a wife. Oh. Do you understand? But that time, exactly what she did, she came out, she was bold enough that look, hey, you must feel Momo. And then Naomi now felt like, Baba, you're so tough for me. Ashley, you're so mobile, Moba Mumbini. Do you understand? Moba Mumbini, Emi Kerenon Bekiri. Her life was even in danger, allegedly. Do you understand? So she felt like, no, this is enough. Emi me obey. Ìyá 60 plus, you want there. Ìyá 40 plus, you want there. Ìyá 40 plus, oríṣiríṣi, àwọn ọ̀pọ̀ ń bẹ. And Kabiesi was promising everybody, allegedly, marriage. Like I said, that person's name I mentioned. We posted, I blocked BBL, if you remember, because I saw her with the king in the aircraft, private jets, don't be kakiri. She was with him. So she was apparently living in the palace just like every one of them. They all had their chalets. So BBL was there as a wife to be. In fact, that was when we got that voice note. The voice note, because she was aggrieved. Like, how dare a man tell me that I am going to be his wife after Naomi left? In fact, àwọn ẹbí ẹni tí mò ń sọ yìí ti pè mí rí, àwọn tèmi ni wọ́n ní àwọn ti ní kígẹ̀ yẹn kúrò ní palace for a very long time. She did not listen. She loved Kabiesi genuinely. She's a lawyer. She actually loved him. And so, what is of power fair? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
No matter what, ṣẹ́rí gbogbo àwọn tó wà ní palace yẹn bí èmi ṣe rí tó bá jẹ́ ẹ̀yin ní situation yìí pẹ̀lú pé ká sọ pé ẹ̀yin ni Naomi, will you stay with that? Ẹ̀jẹ̀ sọ fún yín kéré tó wà nínú marriage. Like if you read her right, so many people.
It's not today. Okay, I will read it. It's not today.
She said, wípé nǹkan tí ẹ̀ ń rí ta ó yàtọ̀ sí nǹkan tó wà.
Òun ni agbègbè náà máa analyse. Mo understand.
She's the one that is there. It's only Naomi that is outspoken. Nínú gbogbo wọn, àwọn tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, all of them are think that they are desperate. No, she draws to them. Wọ́n wà desperate. Then number 2, ṣe rí àwọn attraction kan wà àwọn Odùwà kan.
Why you no let am talk finish now?
Àwọn prophetess kan, àwọn ẹlòmíì kan.
Aláàdá ń kọ́ lórí prophetess. Sorry, olórí gbọ́ngbọ́ngbọ́n ṣé olórí prophetess olórí ọ̀nà ìgbìlọ̀njẹ kílẹ̀ gbìn wọ́n? Ṣé olórí prophetess lẹ pè wọ́n kílẹ̀ pè wọ́n náà?
Olúburú.
No, not olórí Naomi. Ẹni olórí prophetess ìyá mi.
Ní wíìkì tó kọjá tí wọ́n bá kábíyèsí jó, that's a mess. Tí n bá wà dẹ̀ tó jẹ́ ọkọ mi, I will not feel good. Ẹgbẹ́ gbogbo àwọn ìyàwó yẹn wọ́n kàn jó.
Ta ló jẹ́ olúborí sáwọn olórí ní? Olúborí is a prophet. Ṣé olórí ni wọ́n ní ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ o?
Kí ni wọ́n ń fly gbogbo fídíò yẹn káàkiri?
Ṣé fídíò tí ọkọ̀ wọ́n yìí lọ gbogbo ẹni mọ̀ rí? Wọ́n ní wọ́n tún ní òdì. Ṣé wọ́n ní òdì lóòótọ́ ni? Ṣé lóòótọ́ ni olórí ẹgbẹ́ ìjọba mi? Ṣé lóòótọ́ ni olórí olúborí sorry prophetess olúborí wọ́n ní òdì níwájú kábíyèsí? Wọ́n wá mú ìdílé wọn wá ṣe báyìí.
Wọ́n tún ṣojú báyìí. Kí ni gbogbo nọ́sẹ̀nsì yẹn?
Wọ́n ṣe ìdí bálabàlà.
It was like a year ago. Naomi lọ sí pàtí kan Alhaji Wasiu náà ń play lọ́jọ́
Yes, my king.
That lady was on the stage. Pẹ̀lú K1. Ó ń kí lọ́wọ́. Tí ẹ bá rí bí prophetess yìí ṣe tó ṣe báyìí. Èèyàn náà. She look at her like. Mò ń wò í pé kí ló dé? Ṣe ráfà náà.
Mommy too agree.
And our friend as well.
Sherry, Mom Mrs. Olubori. Tẹ́bárí àti orí láti ìgbà tó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ kó máa jẹ́ mẹ́sẹ̀gì rẹ̀. Mẹ́sẹ̀gì kan máa gbalẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ èèyàn kan máa gba góòdù kan ẹ̀mí yìí kan ra góòdù fáwọn kan ra ní fáwọn. Sherry láti London wọ́n ti máa ń dúró lójú àwọn irújú báyẹn. Sherry ọkọ tó fẹ́ tí kò bá lè tí obìnrin bá fọkọ tí kò bá lè tọkọ yóò bá lè nù ọ̀rọ̀ kò sí nǹkan tí wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe mọ́. Ṣé understand? Ọ̀tọ̀ ní kéèyàn jẹ́ ọkọ, ọ̀tọ̀ ní kéèyàn jẹ́ ọkọ. Ṣé understand? Sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm not judging. But I believe there are some things as a married woman. When her husband says stop or don't do that, even as a woman, tí ọkọ wa gùn bá kí n sọ̀rọ̀ pé mama jojo báyìí, as a married woman, there are some certain things we're not allowed to do outside, regardless. Tó o bá jẹ́ pé àwa là kó sórí tébù fòkò wa.
Thank you so much.
One of them is zero. If I have a
wọ́n ṣèlú bàlàbàlà, wọ́n ṣèlú bòlòbòlò.
Àwọn méjèèjì náà jọ ń ṣe o.
Àwọn méjèèjì náà jọ ń ṣe.
Tani.
Yàrá ní.
Describe the video now. Kí ló dé tó ìtẹ́ video?
Wọ́n pọ̀ sí ojú síra wọn.
No, ní rí tí Olúborí sincerely I saw Olúborí's own táwọn èèyàn tó ń kọ̀ tí mo rí kiri nígbà tí wọ́n mú kábíyèsí tó ń tà kábíyèsí and sincerely kábíyèsí wa Ọọ̀ni Richard tẹ́ bá gbọ́ tí gbogbo àwọn èèyàn ń sọ̀rọ̀ yín ní alẹ́ yìí ire lọ́pọ̀ yìí sí o àpè yìí síbi.
Kábíyèsí tó ń rí láti pàápàá.
Kábíyèsí gan react.
Àwọn báyìí náà react.
Ẹ kọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ tán.
Ẹ̀rẹ̀ lá.
He was trying to caution them that
Wow!
Now that I see I'm not confused. Like the verse, if you watch like the verse, they're not confused.
Naomi is the best. Mary and Ken, so according to Tonso, tell me, bro, when Mary and married to Leo.
Kò má rìnrìn, èmi fún yín authoritatively kò má rìnrìn.
What could they be married?
Kò bímọ rí.
And that means she's old.
She's not old. She's only 40 plus. She looks smart. She looks good. Sincerely.
But she's 49
She's
years.
not 50. Her sister, her senior sister.
But she's 49 years. 49 years.
Okay, 40 something.
Yes.
What about Naomi now?
Gbogbo wọn ló di Naomi lọ abẹ́ ẹ̀gbọ́n ni mo ní Naomi ni youngest.
Fún ọmọ 30 or 20 something tó lọ sí ọjọ́.
Nah, Toby Philip. Toby Philip Olori Naomi.
She's not even up to 30.
And they be age
Like
mate.
she said it's a lot. Pé kọ́tà rí ní ìta.
Show a clip of Onirija.
Spending our expensive shoes. We are going to talk about that. Kábíyèsí.
Very question.
One by one. Tẹ́bá ti ń jọ sọ̀rọ̀ tó bá lè fẹ́ gbọ́. One by one, please. Ẹni sùúrù. Ẹ tó ṣe sọ̀rọ̀. Àjọkẹ́ mi fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ látẹ̀kọ́.
They no get control. All of them just dey talk at once.
Gbogbo nǹkan tá à ń sọ náà Nàìjíríà ti di drama. Ìrírí ayé ọgbọ́n dẹ̀ ló fi ń kọ́ wa. Gbogbo tó bá dẹ̀ tọ́ka sí wa nínú ìgbésí ìrìn àjò ilé ayé tiwa náà. Táwa náà mọ̀ bá ṣe máa rìn tá a ṣe máa ṣe ìdíwọ̀n ẹ̀. Ṣé rí ìyá kan ti ń sọ tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ pé àwọn ìyá agbá tí ọ̀nà ìṣàgbé sínú ilé wọ́n gbé sórí Naomi nígbà àti ìmọ̀ nǹkan kan bí ìfẹ́ máa dárúkọ ni. Màmá yẹn máa sọ pé àwọn ìyá agbá wọ́n pọ̀ rẹpẹtẹ àwọn ìyá kìnnìkan àwọn ìyá kìnnìkan. Okay.
Bett 1. Wir sind Matratze. Jetzt bestellen auf bett1.de.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká ganu sí ilé tí ó wà lọ́lẹ́ yìí. You know, I would love to correct. Few intentions I would love to correct. If anyone knows otherwise, they are free to come up with facts. Let it be known that this decision to move on did not come because of His Majesty is marrying to another queen, as many would have loved to assume. Though our life as a couple, one, I was the only man. Video yẹn wà bí báyìí. Tí olórí Tèmítọ́pẹ́, tí olórí Tóbi, ó fẹ́ lọ bá kábíyèsí fún bífẹ́ gbogbo wọn ti fẹ́ dúró, wọ́n fẹ́ ya fọ́tò. Ó dẹ̀ mú ojú, ó dẹ̀ fi mú ìyàwó ọkọ ẹ̀, ìyálé ló jẹ́ fún ẹ o. Ó dẹ̀ mú báyìí, ó dẹ̀ mú láti ilẹ̀, ó mú dókè. That it was so glaring to the world. Those are the behaviors we are talking about. For some of you that you are saying, what behavior are they portraying? These are behaviors. Kábíyèsí ò kì í ṣe oníyàwó kan. Olórí Tèmítọ́pẹ́ ilé ọkọ kan lẹ́yìn náà ti ń bọ̀. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ má máa ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn níta mọ́. Àwọn èèyàn ń ká yín gbogbo àwọn your facial expression everything like bí pàtó pé olórí Tóbi lọ́ba kò ń ṣe èèyàn rárá. Ó dẹ̀ wò látòkè ògbé báyìí ògbé. I wonder what Naomi went through when she was in the palace with you girls.
Mommy, Niger star.
Yes,
Fried chicken, food processor, Ejo. Tabari, Ibati Naomi law. I just want to call your attention to something, so maybe you can pinpoint on it. There was the first lady, Tom Fetty Ooni Of Ife after Naomi. What was her name? Timo. Yeah, Wura.
No, Wura came before Naomi.
No, the first lady,
Miriam.
She's not there. She's not in the picture at the moment.
Yeah, because she's somewhere.
I don't know what happened. However,
Pregnant.
I
don't
want to say that. I didn't know how true that was. Anyway,
She's pregnant. She's coming out with the baby.
My point was, Miriam Stan. If you look at her, she's a very quiet person, and she's born to be a leader, regardless. But now that Miriam is not in the picture, the lady that you just mentioned now, she wants to take over, which is not possible. If you don't have the character or attribute for something, you can't fit in that shoe.
Thank you very much. Sincerely, we know. I said it that day. Yes, in the Bible. Money last about see. Miriam, I do not believe it because I didn't buy it. I will just round up and then everybody will have a say. Please, Ejo. I know that since Miriam left the palace for good, for now, to go and bring our good news, and sincerely, Miriam, wherever you are, please don't let them put you into this trash that they are doing. Yeah, I know they are calling you, okay? Saying certain things to you. Miriam, please, you are a calm lady, you're very, very educated, and you are from a good home. Yeah? I know all of you. I know your siblings. Please, don't get involved at all with what is going on in the palace at the moment until the king can do the right thing. Okay? Among his wives and his ayabas, he should know how to handle everyone. When Miriam was to come in, did Miriam know that they were coming to, all these wives were coming? No! She thought she was the only one coming. I am just telling you guys. She thought she was the only one. That night, just about she wedding, we are cool 2 days. Me voice note, BBL Jade. That voice note was the one that I was like, where is this coming from? Who is she? So, my dear people, that's the truth. So, Miriam, please, don't let them get you involved in any of this. Going on in the palace. Tobe has no right to look at that Toby. If you look at Toby now, she be able to feel depressed, and that's the truth. Because I'm dressed that I might see anybody.
That Toby.
Yeah.
She's under dementia somehow.
Because she's not happy. Let me just conclude, Ejo. So you will see that she doesn't look happy at the moment. Yeah, Beji. Come here, see, Toby is not looking happy because of these two ladies, especially you, Tope. Please, she's a wife like you. She deserves to be respected. Oh, ní láti láti fojú burúkú gbé látòkè sílẹ̀. Gbogbo wa là ń ṣọ́ yín, à ń rí wà yín, à ń rí gbogbo yín. Ìwà every one of you, gbogbo yín la mọ̀. Do you understand? So please, let's leave that one now. Now, this particular one that came out, and then before I talk about this, all the actions tí everybody ṣe, everyone will have a say on this platform today. Especially on that party. Mommy wa Olubori, Ejo, you are a spiritual leader. If truly you are a spiritual leader,
Spiritual indeed.
I used to wear Ejo. Me will expect yi kema wa fi bàtà tí kábíyèsí ló rà fún yín kema wa fi hàn lórí Facebook.
Next time you do it again, I'm going to cut
Who does this? That kábíyèsí kí ni nǹkan tó Olúborí ṣe fún yín tẹ́ máa ra bàtà ṣó à ń báàgì fún wọn àti pátá. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run kábíyèsí àní láti máa gbẹnu sí ọ̀rọ̀ yín. Bọ̀tẹ́ bá tiẹ̀ ṣe nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn fún wọn, Olúborí, why are you coming out to showcase all those things? Ṣé àwọn ìyàwó ilé wọn gan ṣé wọ́n ra rú ẹ̀? Ṣé kábíyèsí ra designer fún wọn tẹ́ gbé wá sórí Facebook? Tọ́gbẹ́ fi ń ṣe pepper them gang, I will drop you because I don't know. Please, I will drop you. If you come up and you don't mute, I will drop you. Me, but when you say pepper them gang fún wọn ni, don't do pepper them gang. Why did you have to showcase the pants and bras online? Sorry, one go to pata and bra, one you and bag. Sure you understand? Kodama, Jomomiwa, you are a spiritual mother. As a spiritual mother, keep being a mother. Ejo. Now, àwọn ìyàwó yín àti apportion blame. Kó gbogbo wọn wọlé. Ní kí mọ́mì wa Fadékẹ́mi tí wọ́n yìí jẹ́ ìyáálé àgbà 60+. Ní kó bá wa kọ́ gbogbo wọn bó ṣe ń hùwà. Bó ṣe ń hùwà láti ayébáyé làwọn bàbá wa wọ́n máa ń jogún ìyàwó. bí mọ́mí wà Fadékẹ́mi ṣe jẹ́ 60 plus yẹn àwọn olóyè kó máa kó gbogbo wọn kó máa kó wọn ní gbogbo ìwà tá à ń wù. dé gbogbo àwọn side chicken wọ́n á sọ àyè side chicken fún ibi tó lè dé ibi tí ò lè dé ní ààfin. dádì wa ẹ bá wa ṣètò yẹn mo ṣọ́ báwo èèyàn máa bá yín sọ a lot of things. olórí Ṣadé bóyá kábíyèsí ò kì í fún yín lówó ni o like I told you it seems blessed child I can't say you I will bring everybody up don't worry I'll bring you up please I just want to finish it. Maybe kábíyèsí because you think you want to show love when you are out there. Maybe you are not getting enough just what Naomi went through. That's why you are showing. But despite what Naomi went through as at that time, she was not doing all this. That shows that you people are not matured enough. Mommy wa ẹjọ bá wa kọ́ wọn. Wọ́n fẹ́ fún èèyàn lówó. Olórí Ṣadé Fọláṣadé ibi tó bẹ dé ó bẹ. Honestly, I know it's your home. People are saying, why would you teach them how to be? Because they are public figures. Are you deaf? Are you okay? People will talk about public figures. Ashley was struggling for money.
I just saw it now.
It's age maturity. She's 60 plus, but doesn't make her have that wisdom. But that's the essence of having àgbàlagbà olórí nínú ilé mà. Do you understand, man? So, you were struggling to get money from your husband, the king. Odindi ọba àlú, ó ń fún àwọn èèyàn lówó, ó dẹ̀ sáré dìde, ó ṣe bí hungry lion.
Yes.
Mọ́mí wa Fọláṣadé, àṣìlẹ̀ má bínú.
I just saw it now.
Bàbá ìyá ẹni ni.
I just saw the
video. Mo kàn ń try láti sọ fún yín ni. Kò dáa.
I just saw the video.
Ìwà yẹn bí ìgbà tó pé elébi, ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ kì í ṣe elébi ṣe ní London láti wá. If truly you love this man, all of you, I am begging you, give him peace of mind. When Naomi was there, she actually gave him the peace of mind that he's looking for at this point. That man has very soft soul. Òun ni gbogbo àwọn mọ̀mísí yẹn, you understand? Àwọn mọ̀mísí, àwọn prayer warriors. Ni wọ́n ṣe ń káàkiri gbogbo inú palace tí wọ́n jẹ́ káwọn ìyàwó wọn kó gbádùn wọn. People were blaming àwọn ìyá àgbàlagbà kí ló ń gbé àwọn 3 sisters before. No, the 3 sisters are not even the issue. It's all this àgbàlagbà tí wọ́n jẹ́ pé ẹ̀ ń ṣe spiritual mother fún wọn. Ẹ̀yin gangan ní ẹjọ́ ẹ̀ ṣe dáadáa. Ẹ jẹ́ kí bàbá yìí ẹnu ẹ̀ tẹ́tẹ́ bá tó bá fi kan ọba yìí lè ní is because ẹ̀yin kò tẹ̀sẹ̀ dé kẹ́ fi orí yín pamọ́. Báwo lẹ ṣe máa jà? Ẹ máa jà sí owó ó ṣe bí elébi kábíyèsí ẹ̀ tí fẹ́mi náà lówó lójú gbogbo èèyàn. Olórí Ashley kò fọ́nì mọ́. I'm not saying you should not display your love. Maybe this is the only way you can display your love out there. Maybe the king is not giving you enough inside. But please do it with maturity. Do it with ease. I used to love you so much. Àwọn èèyàn kò sanwó fún mi ni. Mi ò mọ̀ ẹ́ rí, ò mọ̀ mi rí. I changed. Njọ́ kan àwọn kan fẹ́ gbé mi pa lórí Facebook because I was changing her picture like because black beauty. Ó tún jáde tán má fi mi pamọ́. But please, ó ti ń pọ̀ jù. Ó ti di olórí, ipò ọba ló wà. Ó jẹ́ kó máa pàṣẹ kó dúró kó pàṣẹ ni. Ó ṣe pé kó pàṣẹ káwọn kan sọ pé àbí ìdè crazy if I punch your head. Kò dá ẹjọ́ gbogbo yín ẹ fúnra yín lọ́wọ́. So for this letter, I will go read it again and reason I will tell you. Kábíyèsí, mo sọ ọkọ fún yín kábíyèsí bàbá mi. It seems you still love Naomi. Sincerely, who that paid love Naomi? Ẹ̀yin nífẹ̀ẹ́ Naomi. Ní last 2 weeks, tí wọ́n gbé ọmọ yín wá bí 3 weeks tẹ́ ṣe àdúrà fún ọmọ yẹn. Mo rí bá ṣe ń pe ṣílẹ̀kùn ọlá with love. Kábíyèsí, ẹ ń pe ṣílẹ̀kùn ọlá with ease. Ẹ ń pe ṣílẹ̀kùn ọlá ara yín dẹ̀ ń dà. Mo rí bá ṣe ṣe mò ń ṣọ́ gbogbo movement yẹn. Kábíyèsí, ọba wa, if you want her back, it is not by reminding the whole world every time. Do you understand? Because what you have done has brought this letter today. Guys, I know a lot of people said, some said Naomi paid bloggers to repost this. Some said it is Folashade and Ikeji that paid bloggers. I don't want to believe the two stories. No, I don't want to believe it is Naomi that paid bloggers to repost this today. And I don't want to believe Temi Chokwe or Ashley did. I want to believe that because of what the king did last 2-3 weeks ago, this made people started talking about Naomi. People started because on this platform, I remember when we did the program, people came about and said, Ooni Of Ife, please, let's be sincere. On different platforms, no, that is not why this letter came out today. This letter must have been reposted because of that fact that the king keeps repeating it every time he goes out by saying, Ìyàwó kan fi mí sílẹ̀, méje wọlé, ìyàwó kan fi mí sílẹ̀, méje wọlé. Kábíyèsí, ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ẹ yé sọ kíní yẹn mọ́. Ó máa ń dùn èmi gan tí mo jọ́ mọ́ yín. Why reminding us how she served you? If she's gone, she's gone. Some of us did shows for her. Million shows.
Now you do show.
But you keep saying it, and now people are attacking her. You are exposing her to attack. If you don't know, the attack from your wives, because I won't feel threatened. We never say when you feel threatened of a young girl that has left, they are still feeling threatened about Naomi's,
Verbunden. Auch wenn ihr weit voneinander entfernt seid. Weltweit sicher Geld versenden. Mit Remitly.
And they see her around, it's like, she get Ife padà wọlé ni. Expose ẹni sá. Mo mọ̀ pé most ọkùnrin bó ṣe máa expose wá sí ewu nìyẹn. But mo bẹ̀ yín dádì, ṣe ọ̀pá àgbàlagbà lẹ́yìn. Ọlọ́run á fún yín ní ọgbọ́n àti ìmọ̀. But sharing letter to Jade, it is because of that your action. She said, remember how she left you that time? She said, I am single and ready to mingle. Princess Naomi, people are saying. The letter was written about 4 years ago. Not a new letter. Please.
It's old letter.
Yes.
Old letter.
It's
Make una let am talk.
People, and they reposted it because of the you're
right.
She said, let's read the letter again, and then you see why people are, because of our Naomi wa preach she laughing, Naomi Shebai, Naomi, try to understand. She said, the beginning of a new dawn, close of a chapter. Former queen consults to the Ooni of Ife, Naomi Shekola, announces head of union. No, all of you bloggers that you reposted as new, I'm disappointed in you. Because it's an old letter. You might have just written it that Naomi's divorce letter resurfaces, and people will know that it is not new.
No, they didn't do
This
it
is
like
an
that.
old letter.
They didn't do it like that.
Agba letter ayọ̀, àwa ò ní fojú sunkún mọ́. Letter tí Naomi post ní ọjọ́ tá à ń sọ yìí. Only I bless the Lord Almighty for his faithfulness in the last 3 years of my marriage. Now, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń sọ pé new letter ni, and is she still married?
No.
It's just common sense. Tẹ́ bá fẹ́ post nǹkan báyẹn rò pé how many years ago? Ṣé ń gbé yín sókè ni? Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ fẹ́ ṣèké kan, I am kidding kan, I am coming. So she said, in the last 3 years of my marriage, she was only married to the king for 3 years. Do you understand? In life's journey, it isn't how far, still how well. Indeed, though Satan should buffet a trial should come. Bible, I have this blessed assurance controlling all situations and saying to me, it is well with my soul. Certainly, it is well. I made my journey into the ancient throne of Ife with faith in my heart and love for the keeper of it. Few impressions I would love to correct. Few impressions I would love to correct. If anyone knows otherwise, they are free to come up with facts. Let it be known that this decision to move on did not come because of His Majesty is marrying to another queen, as many would have loved to assume. Though our life as a couple, one, I was the only married wife to him. There were side attractions, but it was never an issue. Olóhùn ní gbogbo wọn bá ṣe ń wọlé tó ń jáde. Olóhùn ó lórí láṣìí dáadáa. Olóhùn mọ̀ pé Rónkẹ́ wà ń bẹ̀. Olóhùn but they were never the issue. And then, ṣe wọ́n pé wọ́n mọ̀ tó ń gbé kiri pé tó ká ní ìsọ̀pá òun fẹ́ fẹ́ yàwó mi. No. It was said that her account was hacked. No, it wasn't hacked because she refused to bring it down. Okay. So she said, I never approached him with any revelation of any sort. For every one of you that have come onto my platform to say that you know Naomi well. She said, this is 3 years ago, and you people are still saying it. I think that is why this letter is coming up again. To remind you, we will platforms to say that she went to give revelation to King that Ooni Of Ife. He contacted me first and made his proposal known several months later. The marriage was not an arranged one, as many have been construed. I never knew the prophetess said to have introduced me to him. Do you know the prophetess? The prophetess that God show about.
We do. We know the prophetess.
Okay. Wọ́n ti pé nígbà tí olórí Naomi máa ń ṣe oṣù pátápátá don't play with Holy Ghost. Tó bá fọwọ́ sẹ́yìn tó yàn máa ṣubú yẹn. Olórí yìí ó máa ń lọ sí ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì wọ́n jọ máa ń ṣe. Ó ti yé yín.
What if I call attention you see?
Okay.
Because at the end of the day as a woman, we are all learning. And it's just
you know let am finish.
The same woman that saw you, prophetess, the same pattern. See, look pẹ̀lú Ṣílẹ̀kùnọlá. The same pattern no tún máa rí ọkọ nínú ayé Ashley. If Ashley did not take it.
Okay, so to my Ashley, why she not when you're slack?
Ashley not in someone not yet.
Let me they follow on where
It's actually about take care.
Okay.
No, someone.
Ekalema, ẹ jẹ́ sáré sọ̀rọ̀ kí tó fi platform rẹ̀ sílẹ̀ mà. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n bọ́ sí àkókò ní sọ̀rọ̀. Ṣé rí ìgbà máa sọ ní wípé àtòrí Facebook mo ti ń wọ̀ṣì yìí bọ̀. Bí ẹ̀dẹ̀ ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ ní ẹ̀mí náà ti bá mi sọ̀rọ̀ tipẹ́. Ẹ má bínú máa wò, ẹ̀mí náà ti bá mi sọ̀rọ̀ tipẹ́ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Naomi tí gbogbo yín sọ̀rọ̀ pé wọ́n fi ọba pé kò yẹ kó lọ sínú ilé ọba. Mo fẹ́ kí ọ̀nà kan lálẹ́ pé mà ṣe rí Naomi tẹ̀ sọ gbà yìí mà. Aya ọba ni láti inú oyún wa mà. Aya ọba ni. Kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ mi mà. Aya ọba ni láti inú oyún wa. Ṣe rí ìṣesí ẹ̀ tó ṣe bí àgbàlagbà yẹn. Bá ṣe dá nìyẹn bí ọmọ mi ṣe máa ń ṣe nìyẹn mà wọ́n ṣe máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ bí àgbàlagbà nìyẹn ìwọ tó bá lọ́mọ mi inú ọmọ tó bí tọ́jú ẹ̀ dáadáa torí pé ọmọ yẹn nìkan tó wá ṣe inú ayé ẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ mi yẹn mà mí ìwọ́n bí Naomi ṣe dàgbà òun tó máa fún mi nípa Naomi ni wípé aládé obìnrin ni Naomi ṣé rí ọba Ooni Ife òun náà ní adé Naomi náà ní adé tó lè wá láti inú omi ọba méjì ò lè gbé ní ọbẹ̀ kò lè gbé ní ọkọ̀ ọ̀lẹ̀ gbé ní ọ̀lẹ́kọ̀ọ́nà kó máa lọ fún kan ni òun lẹ́dí Naomi fi bẹ̀ sílẹ̀ ṣe rí Ashley tó wá gbé bẹ̀ ṣe rí tó ti dọ́mọ mi tí èèyàn bá fi ọkọ tọkọ yẹn kù ṣẹ́ ó tó bá ti mú ọmọ mi yẹn wọlé ẹ̀fọ́ ọkùnrin yẹn ó máa bẹ̀ sí ní owó ṣé láwọn tó rí ọkọ yẹn bí ẹni tí kò tó dàbí olóṣìǹgbà yẹn ó máa bẹ̀ sí máa wákọ̀ máa ṣe onílára fún ẹ tó sọ wá ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ fẹ́ tí kò fẹ́ gbéga sókè nínú ayé Ooni Naomi jẹ́ Ashley tẹ̀lé yẹn Ooni onílára ẹ̀ táwa ń tarún wá sáyé kó wá pa lára àbí yẹn mà kó wá pa lára kò ṣe kí bí Ashley tẹ wá sí ibẹ̀ yẹn ẹni tó jẹ́ wọn mi wọ́n ṣe máa ń ṣe fún wọn nìyẹn.
bọ́ Ashley ti wà ń bẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀.
Ọlọ́run dẹ́kun ṣé rí ẹ wọ́n mà kọ́ tí mo sọ jẹ́ kí n ṣàlàyé ẹ̀fún dáadáa mà ṣé rí ẹni tó bá ti jẹ́ ọmọ mi tó bá ti jẹ́ ọmọ ológo ayé máa ń plan kọ́lọ́ máa jẹ́ kí ayé kó plan ṣáájú wa ká tó mọ̀ pé èèyàn bá là jẹ́ mà ayé máa ti plan sílẹ̀ fún wa kó tó di pé èèyàn débi tó ń lọ àwọn ọ̀tá máa ti plan sílẹ̀ fún yàn tó bá ti wá débi òkú yẹn òun máa ti plan sílẹ̀ tó yẹ kí wọ́n yá gbàdúrà pé gbogbo tó ta ti plan fún mi tó ti plan fún ọmọ mi níwájú pé Olúwa kó bá kíní yẹn jẹ tí èèyàn bá ti gbàdúrà débẹ̀ kíní yẹn máa jẹyọ ádàbí èèyàn play fíìmù ni èèyàn play fíìmù kíní yẹn máa wá sí ìmúṣẹ inú ayé ọmọ yẹn.
Ok, ẹ ṣe yẹ ká parí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí.
What is this one? What did it call me now?
You're correct. Thank you very much.
What did it call me? You know, meaningless.
She corrected the impression that we all have been having.
Ẹ jẹ́ sọ fáwọn tó wà ní platform yìí ẹni kó má máa body shape àwọn ìyàwó kábíyèsí.
Ẹ má sọ.
Ọba pé ọkọ dàgbà èèyàn kọ́ ṣe Ọlọ́run ló dàgbà.
Ẹ má dá ẹ mẹ́gbẹ́ pé nìkan àwọn bàtẹ́tì ní ti máa kà. Ẹ jọ please ọmọdé ni àgbà ni o ẹni tó wù kábíyèsí ló fẹ́. Kábíyèsí ò bá fẹ́ yà 60 kò bá fẹ́ yà 100. Ẹni tó wù wọ́n lọ fẹ́ ẹjọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run. Thank you so much for the correction. So she said in life journey it isn't how far but how well. Yeah. I have this blessed assurance yes that I've read that 3 impressions I like to correct. If anyone knows otherwise, they are free to come up with facts. Let it be known that the decision to move on did not come because of clinical. I was married, I was the only married bride. I never approached him with any revelation of any sort, as many believed. He contacted me first and made the proposal known several months later. The marriage was not an arranged one, as many have misconstrued. I never knew the prophetess said to have introduced him to me. Instead, he introduced her to me after I agreed to marry him. I was only being polite out of respect for him. I have never been pregnant in my life before Tadenikawo, my son. My son is my first ever pregnancy with medical reports to back it up. The girl who is said to be my daughter is my niece. I did my best to endure and make it work, like many of you in marriages, that you know that this marriage is not working, but you will try as much as possible to make it work. She said, I tried to make it work. Many times I smiled through the struggle, but I have finally realized I have just one assignment, my son. And when God said it is done, it is done. He chose Saul to be king. And when it was done, he told the prophet Samuel, I have moved on. Religion was never an issue between us. Please refer to my interview on News Central TV. Instead, His Majesty has a picture he would love the world to see and perceive him only His Majesty has a picture he would love the world to see and perceive him as, and another one which is his true self. Wọ́n ní kábíyèsí wípé ojú méjì ló ní. Ó ní àwọn ojú tó pé you will think he is this, but that is not who he is, according to Naomi.
So hört sich's an, wenn man meine Geschenke aufmacht. Oder so. Jeder Gutschein ist für 9000 Erlebnisse einlösbar. Schenke außergewöhnliche Erlebnisse von Jochen Schweizer.
Let me avoid now. Hey, come on, guys.
I announce the beginning of a new dawn and close of a chapter. Today, I am a mother to God's unique gift. I am no longer a slave to my thoughts of perfection. I, at this moment, announce that I shall no longer be referred to as wife to the Ooni of Ife or as queen of Ife, but as the queen of the people and mother of the adorable prince. So, when she wrote this letter, the palace went to her and asked her to bring it down, and she refused. They lied. That's the palace lie. Tried to cover it up that her account was actually hacked, but she did not bring it down because she wanted the world to know that she has endured for a long time. When Kabiyesi as at that time. So Kabiyesi, what this girl wrote, people said, Ojo Ogbon Ori Elo. Emobati Baba wa Fashola, tí wọ́n bí question kan, tó ní may your loyalty never be tested. That was an oro. May your loyalty never be tested. So, with this, it was so deep that people felt she couldn't have written this with her age. You understand? That what she wrote, it's more than her age. You understand? Kabiyesi tó mú gbà yẹn pé double face wọ́n ṣe double eye, two face ni wọ́n. So many of his wives, ayabas, are still saying the same till dates. And sincerely, before I allow my panelists to talk, Kabiyesi, like I told you, this is not an attack on the palace. I'm telling you, Daddy, it's because of what you have said. That's why they are bringing this. They will say, you never see such on my page. Because I know it's a lie. This is an old news. And why is this circulating all around?
Like the video, guys.
What is happening? Your queen's conducts at all your parties, and then your utterance on that day about a forgotten issue. You brought this sir to the world. Even if she had told people to start recirculating it, it's because she wanted the world to know the truth, that she was never an arranged wife. She never came to you with any prophecy that you got married to her. The prophetess that you introduced her to, she was not the one, and the same thing is still happening in your kingdom, sir. The same prophetess, the same prophetess. Ẹ má jẹ́ kó máa fọwọ́ kun agbádá yín, aṣọ iyì ló wà lára yín Kábíyèsí, ẹ bá wa caution mu, ẹ jọ̀ọ́, níbi tí a bá ti ń ríra ní ṣe ó ti yé yín sà, ẹni tó bá déta contract kan máa lẹ́mọ̀ pé gbà mí èèyàn kì í mọ̀ tó bá ti wá ṣe kiri ara ẹ lè máa move kó ẹ má bínú pé bóyá wọn ṣe ọdún ní bóyá wọn they couldn't hold it. Do you understand? You just fall in love with somebody that you can't hide it. Even if your husband is there, you as an ally to somebody's ally, you still misbehave. I'm not saying they are your allies, sir, but because the familiarity is too much. Ẹjọ́ ẹ bá wa caution wọn, ẹjọ́ ẹni kọ́ máa fà yín láṣọ mọ́nítà, ẹni kọ́ máa ṣe nígbà tẹ́ pé ẹ wo mọ́mí wa Olúborí spiritualist Olúborí ẹjọ́ mà ẹ má ṣerú ẹ̀ mọ̀ kò dáa. Because I'm sure close more. What is working against my father? Came on the ultimate today is the fact. One of the facts is the fact that he was speaking with the old president of Nigeria. No, before because he wanted the world to know that he's close to the president. Koda Oman Bayo Jenny. Yes, spiritualist ni. Emma Shebe Yemo. Ẹgbọ́n mọ̀ sí ẹ má bínú mà àti gbogbo ẹ̀yin màmá tó pé Kábíyèsí ó ti yé yín ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ share with caution ẹ jẹ́ kí sáré conclude ẹ share with caution ó ti yé yín ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run the familiarity is getting too much èèyàn máa ń jókòó coded ẹ ní sùúrù ẹ láì kékeré jù. Èyàn máa ń dókò coded. Tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá mọ̀ ṣe ẹ lọ bá Yínká TNT. Akọ gbogbo yín bó ṣe ń dókò coded. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run. I am begging every one of you, whichever one that is doing coded one, please. That tool is too much. Kábíyèsí, I love you so much. I am your daughter. Please, I beg you. Ẹ má ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn mọ́. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ jẹ́ kí àwọn pípọ̀ yìí kó mọ ipò wọn. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ Daddy. Àwọn ìyàwó yín àti sọ fún yín ẹ bá àkọ́ṣọ̀ wọn tó wọ́n ṣe wọ́n ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ má mo ti gbàgbé pé àwọn àgbàlagbà mọ̀ sọ kọ́ bí yé bara wọn. Àwọn ọmọ
Alai Tobi no get pikin before. Olori Mariam no get pikin. They no get children. Na bloggers they like.
Ẹ̀gbọ́n 2 ẹ̀gbọ́n 3 àwọn àǹtí ọba wọ́n bí yé bara wọn kò sẹ́ni tó ń pọ̀ orúkọ wọn mọ́. Nísìn, àwọn tó ń porúkọ wọn ṣe ti understand. Ẹ jọ torí Ọlọ́run. That's that for that. Thank you. Ó yá, ẹgbẹ́ fi nílẹ̀. One by one now, ó yá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń sọ̀rọ̀. One by one. Ó yá. Yes, sir.
Like the video.
So the letter is not even.
Don't tire.
Okay, I read the letter. You know, it's letter number 2. Like you said, I think nítorí nǹkan tí kábíyèsí ṣe yẹn ni lẹ́tà yẹn ṣe jáde again to remind him pé ṣé because ìgbà tí kábíyèsí ń pray fún ọmọ wọn he's trying to try láti sọ pé kí ọmọ yẹn wá gbé láàfin definitely àwọn olórí tibẹ̀ náà ti wòye pé ṣé Naomi máa wá sáàfin ẹ jẹ́ sọ fún yín ìgbà tí Naomi wà láàfin ọ̀dà wà wọ́n ṣe yàmàyàmà báyìí. We don't even know them. Ẹgbẹ́ la máa kàn máa wò pé òkè ó dà pé wọ́n ní ìyàwó kábíyèsí. Kábíyèsí ò tí ì ṣe ìyàwó tó ṣe ìyàwó ní ọ̀dìlì 10 tó ṣe kan lọ́ọ̀dì 15 tó ṣe kan lọ́ọ̀dì 20. Ní ìgbà tí Naomi wà bẹ́ẹ̀ wọn ò ṣerú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Ọ̀dà wà. Kò yẹ yín sìn. Ó wà bẹ́ẹ̀. Then number 2 tẹ̀mí tó ń rí tó jẹ́ pé lady yẹn lè fi máa wò ní pé kí ló fẹ́ wà níbà fún. Àwọn tó ń ṣèkí bàlàbàlà ìkíní àti kejì wọn wọ́n ní láti stop it because the video tí ẹ play pé kábíyèsí ṣe birthday ní ìgbà yẹn ìgbà tí Naomi wà ń bẹ̀ if you go and look at that video Naomi ló fẹ́ gé kéèké ó mú microphone sẹ́yìn báyìí the other one tó jẹ́ Oòduà whatever Oòduà ìyá orí ìgbà ńlá
Táyì yẹn.
Yóò yàlájẹ Oòduà.
Ó yàlájẹ kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀?
Láti gba microphone yẹn lọ́wọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Ó ń try láti gbà bẹ́ẹ̀ ló ń mú dádé báyìí ló ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ because ó fẹ́ Naomi wà báyìí ṣe sọ ó wà spoken ó lè sọ ìjọba yes no pé ó wà spoken if you look at her face that day she's not happy. Woman ẹ fẹ́ will change
one by one.
Ó ṣàtẹ̀lé bàbá kí ló dé ṣé wọ́n ti fi wọ́n jẹ ìyá alájọ whatever ó yẹ káwọn dúró sí bàbá ní
Ẹni sòwò ẹgbẹ́ káwọn sọ̀rọ̀ tán ìjọ.
Ó yẹ kó dúró sí àyè oyè tí wọ́n jẹ yẹn ni wọ́n ní láti máa bá lady yẹn struggle all that kind of position if you see how she got that cake that day at the end náà wọ́n sì tún gba microphone yẹn lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ wọ́n tún kọrin nọ́sẹ̀nsì kan tó ti yẹ yìí all the time di bí wọ́n ṣe ń ṣe fún nínú if I were her I won't stay. Tó bá fẹ́ fẹ́ mi kàn lọ kọ́ ilé tèmi síbi kan kó wọ́n máa bá mi ń bẹ̀. And then number 2 all those olórí they are all desperate. After Naomi wọ́n wà desperate you can even see it in their face. Wọ́n wà in order. Ẹ̀wọ̀n bàbá tó kú lọ́jọ́ yẹn bàbá àgbàlagbà yẹn tó máa ń kọ́ àwọn ìyàwó ẹ̀ lọ sí London yẹn.
Wichtige Information, und zwar am Samstag, den 13. Dezember, wird ein riesiges Event in Fortnite stattfinden. Und zwar in dem Spielstil.
Aláàfin Ọ̀fọ̀yọ́. Ẹ jẹ́ sọ fún àwọn ìyáálé tí wọ́n bá jókòó bá gbogbo aṣọ kan náà lọ́jọ́ ń wọ̀. Àwọn olórí Fúnmiláyà bí kílẹ̀ sọ ipò olórí àgbà tó wà nínú ààfin. Ẹ jẹ́ kó máa control wọn lè fi aṣọ òkè báyìí la máa wọ̀ fún bẹ́ẹ̀ dé bàbá o. Òkè white yìí ni gbogbo a máa wọ̀. Ní ìtòbí ìmọ̀ọ́dà wọ́n kàn ṣe yàmàyàmà ni. Kò yẹ yín.
Don't be small pikin.
Kọ́ńtọ́kọ́ bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ dáadáa. Àti àwọn olórí ilé àwọn ti bí yẹn àwọn àgbàlagbà tó ń ṣe làbàjì kí wọ́n yẹn gan pọ̀ jù. It's too much. Wọ́n lọ jókòó síbi kan.
Ẹ ṣe gan-an, thank you.
Wọ́n tún ń ṣe òkè nínú lórí ọ̀gá. Wọ́n ń ṣe òkè tí kò tí bàbá kù. Chinese àti àríyá náà.
Wọ́n ń ṣó bàtà.
Chinese àti àríyá. Wọ́n tún bá lẹ̀ nínú private clinic gan. Wọ́n ṣe òkè pé ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ náà ti bọ́lẹ̀ tó ń wọnú ilé tó wá ṣe dìlá. All that is nonsense. Kábíyèsí nídìí láti kọ́ṣọ́ wọn especially tó bá ń ṣe ẹ̀kọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn àbí táwọn bá wà ń tà. You want to greet somebody that you love fẹ́ kó o gbé pàdé you greet him with respect. Ẹgbẹ́ wọn tún fọwọ́ tọ̀ wọn ló ń jìdí báyìí ló ń ṣe báyìí ní kíni ló ń ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀. kábíyèsí tó fún wọn lówó ó tó sọ pé kíní kan àwọn méjèèjì ń ṣe lẹ́mọ̀yàmọ̀ kó tí ọmọdé kiri ọmọdé kan lè ṣe àwọn ìyàwó wọn lè ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ wọn náà. wọ́n kọ́ ṣe wọn it's too much.
ẹ ṣe gan ni wọ́n ti gbọ́ yín thank you ẹ ṣe gan. next person ajọ́fẹ́ mi.
bàbá yín ti dé bàbá yín ti dé.
mi ò jó mi ò wá pẹ́ ní inú mi ò tí dùn àtàbá ti gba oyè tán ẹ̀yin lẹ mọ̀ oyè ayé máa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ èké ìbìkì.
ẹ wò ọba òní ìṣà
kábíyèsí
o káde pẹ̀lú kí bàtà pẹ́lẹ́sẹ̀
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ọ
kí
ìkẹrẹ kójú kí ni.
alókìní.
ṣe ìtumọ̀ rẹ̀.
bàbá yín mo fẹ́ bá sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ọmọ yín ni wà àmọ́ ọmọ náà máa ń bá bàbá ẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ jọ̀ọ́ àwọn ìyàwó yín ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ kọ́ wọn mọ́ sí máa ṣe ní àwùjọ wọ́n sì máa ṣe láwùjọ ẹ
Man will make yanga for you when they see that you rely solely on them.
ṣé má sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́jọ́.
ẹ jọ̀ọ́ bàbá ẹ kọ́ wọn mọ́ sí máa ṣe ní àwùjọ àwọn màmá ṣèdí bàràbàrà náà àwọn queen prophetess àjọkẹ́mi ó dà ṣéèkì mi ó dà gbogbo bí ni mo ti máa ń rí olórí prophetess o.
irọ́ ni o.
wọ́n máa jẹ́ ìbò náà nà.
gbígbà spiritual father agbọn ọmọdé àwọn tí dájú mi náà. Àyìndé ẹgbẹ́ tí spiritual mother yín ni wọ́n.
Àyìndé ẹ̀yọ́ kí ni ṣe spiritual olórí yẹn náà because I don't understand.
ẹ ṣọ́ra yín o spiritual mother ní fún dájú mi ló máa jẹ́ ẹjọ́.
kábíyèsí mo tún fẹ́ gbẹ̀yìn lẹ́bẹ̀ẹ́ kan ẹjọ́.
Please don't forget what I do here. I sell glasses, help my condition.
You didn't sell glasses, you are here to make analysis.
Can you imagine? Kí má jẹun mọ́. Oh yeah, go on. Ẹ máa sọ òun.
Kí lórúkọ olórí ìyá ìbejì yẹn náà?
Tóbi, tèmi tó lò tóbi.
Ẹjọ́ kábíyèsí, ẹ tọ́jú olórí tóbi o. Ẹjọ́ obìnrin yẹn ti wà gbogbo obìnrin kọ́ ni ẹ̀mí ẹ̀ lè pé kí ó máa rí àwọn ìyá màtáńgà àwọn ìyàwó ọkọ ẹ̀ gbogbo obìnrin kọ́ ló lè mánéjì irú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ má yẹ kí nǹkan kan ṣe o ẹ dákun ẹ jọ̀ọ́ táwọn ìyàwó yín because wọ́n ti sọ̀rọ̀ mi ìtumọ̀ nǹkan tí mo tún fẹ́ sọ àwọn màmá ṣọ́jú alájẹ náà alájẹ ọ̀bàjẹ náà ìyàwó táwọn náà máa behave èmi táwọn tẹ̀sí gbóyè fún yẹn bí àwọn máa lọ lé.
Wọ́n ṣe máa lọ́lé wọ́n bá wọ́n tò lù.
tí wọ́n rí píṣọ̀ kan bá ti yin náà náà máa rí wọn bẹ̀. ẹ jọ̀ọ́ o.
Blessed child, thank you so much. Ẹ ṣe gan.
ẹ jọ̀ọ́ olórí tó wọ glasses rẹ̀ ṣáwọn ló dàgbà ni.
Èwo nìyẹn?
tó wọ ògùn yẹn because ẹ̀ màmá yẹn.
London náà wà náà London náà wà.
olórí adéròkè.
Okay, àwọn náà dàgbà but kò ṣe pé àwọn dàgbà gan. I think a year older than the kábíyèsí.
Ṣé nọ́tìsì pé olórí Adéròǹkẹ́ yẹn pé Tèmítọ́pẹ́ ń fojú kó mọ́lẹ̀ níbì kan.
Bọ́ bí ṣe àbí bí Tèmítọ́pẹ́ ṣe ń kó gbogbo wọn mọ́lẹ̀ nìyẹn. Olórí Tèmítọ́pẹ́ ẹnu ń kùn yìí máa o, ẹ má ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ́.
Lẹ́yìn náà bá ń gbóhùn àbúyẹ wà ń bà báwọn agency wà bíbà.
Àwọn méjì tó máa ń bí àwọn pípù yẹn olórí Adéròǹkẹ́ àti Elizabeth. Àwọn méjì tó àwọn tó
àmọ́ public figure ní ẹjọ́ behave. Ẹ̀dẹ̀ tí gba kádàrà àwọn tíyàwó ọba bàbá sì máa fẹ́ mi o. Ẹ má rí ẹ̀yìn nìkan ti dé last bus stop.
ẹ̀jẹ̀ tí wà ń bẹ̀ náà ẹ̀jẹ̀ tí wà ń kọ́ náà.
Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ má dárúkọ anybody níbi mo fẹ́ lọ́gbà fún mi.
Ẹ má dárúkọ anybody.
Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run please. Next person.
I'm fine.
Ẹ ṣe gan ni.
Ẹ sọ sísá àjọkẹ́ sọ kankan ẹ ní pé kí kábíyèsí pé bó ṣe máa sọ̀rọ̀ Naomi yẹn pé kó yé sọ́mọ kankan bẹ́ẹ̀.
Àbóyá ẹ mọ̀ pé ẹ mọ̀ reason tí mo sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ má bínú because number one àwọn ìyàwó tí ilé gan wọ́n máa fẹ́ ẹ mọ̀ pé tẹ bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ ex yín ókè bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe wà yín sìn kọ́kọ́ yín máa sọ̀rọ̀ ex wọn ṣé inú yín máa dùn inú yín ò ní dùn àwọn ìyàwó ilé gan inú wọn ò ní dùn ẹ ti understand so ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ.
Ó ní bó ṣe sọ ẹ understand kó fòun lẹ̀ kọ̀ọ̀kan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Mọ́kìrì náà fi sọ̀nà wọ́n fi mọ́ọ̀kì Naomi ni.
wọ́n lè mọ̀ọ́kẹ́ but ó yí ìta wọn lára ló máa dàbí ọmọ máa dùn ìyàwó tó wà lé.
Ó ní pọ́ǹtì kan tí mo fẹ́ mú jáde tí mo sọ pé ní ìsájọkẹ́ no ẹjẹ́ ìyọ pọ́ǹtì kan jáde tí mo fi sọ pé ìsájọkẹ́ sọ pé báyìí tí kábíyèsí bá jẹ́ brọ́dà yín ọmọ kékeré ẹ wo rú Naomi yẹn ó lọ sórí Instagram ó lọ disgrace ìhó ọba Ilé Ifẹ̀ tó bá jẹ́ pé ní ìdàbúrò kábíyèsí ilé ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ máa ta ọjọ́ ọmọ àdìkọ́ tó ṣe kábíyèsí nìyẹn ìgbà tí wọ́n sọ pé kọ́ púlẹ̀ dáa wọ́n sọ pé wọ́n hàkẹ́ ni bí iye kábíyèsí ló wá jáde ló ní àwọn hàkì ni wọ́n sọ pé wọ́n hàkẹ́ ẹ wò bọ́ ṣe wọ́n tún kọ́ báyìí kò sí ọ̀tọ́ lè gbà.
Okay, now it has been how many years? So she confused.
One by one, tẹ bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí pa ìwà ní gbọ́ra wa.
Okay, then you should stop saying it. Now he has like
20 pounds. Send your message to me, please. 20 pounds. Plus 447481312624. Plus 447481312624.
Number two, àwọn àgbẹ̀ kan wà lára ìtàn ṣe fún. Tó yẹ yín sí pé ẹ lórúkọ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, wọ́n mọ̀ pé tó ń ṣe.
ó yẹ kán máa fi kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ pé nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ síta tó ń ṣe dáadáa ṣẹlẹ̀ sáwọn tó ń ṣe.
Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ máa ẹ jẹ́ kó sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́yọ kọ̀ọ̀kan. Ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́yọ kọ̀ọ̀kan.
Bàbá náà jẹ́ fún wa. Ó yẹ kán máa ṣe àṣekọ́.
Ẹ ní sùúrù alẹ́ máa sọ ti yín one by one. I will drop you if you don't please. Because mo ní Down syndrome mi ò ń gbọ́rọ̀ dáadáa. One by one. Ó yá.
Àti àgbọ̀tẹ́ lọ́jọ́ wo nìyẹn wá bẹ̀rẹ̀?
Ta ló ń sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́wọ́? Ẹ kọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ tán. Ṣáyìn lẹ sọ̀rọ̀. Àṣàǹtí ṣẹ́yìn lẹ sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́wọ́.
Ẹbí mo sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀.
Ókè ó yẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀.
Nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nìyẹn. Tó bá já kábíyèsí ò ní sọ mọ́. Nǹkan tó ṣe tó lọ sórí Instagram tó disgrace ó Ifẹ̀ ní. Wọ́n ṣe nǹkan tó ṣì ń dun àwọn èèyàn nìyẹn. Àwọn ọ̀dẹ̀ tó kọ́ bẹ̀ gbà yẹn. Tí kábíyèsí gbé ọjọ́ ìgbà tó gbé kíní ẹ̀ síta, ó sọ pé ìyá wa sọ pé ọwọ́ hákì ilé ẹ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ ìyàn kó tó wá sọ́bẹ̀ pé wọ́n hákì ẹ̀ wọ́n lè sọ pé kó kúlẹ̀ dáa ṣe pé kí ni ẹ̀ wà ń bẹ̀ fọdún kan
bẹ́ẹ̀
ni ó kúlẹ̀ dáa.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So ẹ̀yin feel pé nǹkan tó yìí ń dùn pé.
Àwọn ìyàwó kábíyèsí kan ṣe tí wọ́n ní. Ṣáwọ́dásí àwọn náà ń ṣe kíní ni àwọn alámọ̀ pé nǹkan tó ń ṣe òdà tó yẹ sí. Àwọn Ṣadé àti Rúkà wọ́n ti wà bẹ́ẹ̀ tipẹ́ kí Naomi tó wọlé wọ́n ti wà bẹ́ẹ̀. Tẹ bá tó wá gbọ́ Ṣadé gbàtíjọ́ ọlá wà ní London Ṣadé ló tẹ́kì àkí wọ́n ti mọra wọn ti pẹ́ Ṣadé ló kọ́kọ́ mọ Díọlá first daughter kábíyèsí.
No. Mo gbọ́ sórí yẹn bọ̀ tí mo gbọ́ láti fẹ̀ gbọ́ nìyẹn wọ́n ní kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n lọ́kàn sọ. Wọ́n no kí ẹ ní sùúrù ẹ̀ yẹ́ kẹ́mi sọ pé kọ́tẹ́ mi gbọ́ version tí mo gbọ́ allegedly wọ́n ní Naomi nígbà tó lọ kí kábíyèsí nígbà tí kábíyèsí ti dọ̀bà tán Naomi sorry Sade Ashley that she was still married to her husband. I don't know ẹ má quote me but that she was still married to her husband and she went to greet kábíyèsí ìgbà tó lè lọ kí kábíyèsí wọ́n sọ pé ẹ̀gbọ́n àwọn ní kábíyèsí torí àwọn jọ wá láti ilé ọba ó ti yé yín wọ́n lórí wà lé ọkọ as at that time so kò mọ ọmọ ọba tẹ́lẹ̀ so ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ allegedly ó yá.
Ọ̀ṣà kíní ó tèkì kíní mo ti sọ̀rọ̀ tọ́nà.
Okay, ẹ ṣé gan ni ẹ ṣé God bless you. Next person, I am Paul. Next.
Komm schon, lass dich einfach fallen. Ich fang dich auf. Vertrau mir.
Ich weiß nicht, ich habe Angst, ich weiß nicht, ob das so eine gute Idee ist.
Komm schon, vertrau mir.
Hallelujah. Again, you see Mike.
Emma, because at the end of the day, whether we like it or not, I know we have our own tradition. But when it comes to husband and wife, I don't see any reason a woman will be shut off or queried the way to express her divorce.
Okay.
She can do it anyhow she likes.
So you think it was right for her to have pasted it online?
She can do anyhow. She can do. For the fact that Oba, Kabiyesi di Oba, which is a very powerful Oba, that doesn't mean we have to question Naomi the way she announced her divorce. Yeah, ọkọ tẹ́mi fẹ́ sọ ni pé Kábíyèsí kádé pẹ́ lórí o kí bàtà pẹ́ lẹ́sẹ̀ ẹ pẹ́ fún wa o ẹ níjẹ̀bi o èṣù bí obìnrin kò ní yálé yín ẹ tó lé yín o you understand àwọn akọ́lá bá yín fẹ́ àwọn ìyàwó yín ṣùgbọ́n tí wọ́n máa ń sọ òwe kan nínú Yorùbá wọ́n ní pé tí àgbà ń rí ìgbà mú a máa mú ọmọ inú ẹ̀ kọ́ má jẹ́ pé nípa àwọn ìyàwó yín náà ti máa mú yín ayé òde ní mú yín ṣe ti gbọ́ gbà ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ caution àwọn ìyàwó yín ẹ jẹ́ kán àwòkọ́ṣe ṣe rí pé ṣe rí ìgbà tẹ́yìn náà kọ́kọ́ dórí àpèrè ẹ kọ́kọ́ misbehave díẹ̀ fún ọdún kan ọdún méjì ọdún mẹ́ta tí àwọn màmá kan call yín out right now and I look at it I haven't said anything bad about you for the past 2 years now or any blogger picked you up or any say anything against you which pé ó work and listen nìyẹn she understand àwọn náà kàn sọ̀rọ̀ lálẹ́ yìí pé o she understand. But because Bíbélì ní ká má ṣe dá ẹnikẹ́ni lẹ́jọ́ tá a bá fẹ́ gba ìdájọ́ dá yín lẹ́jọ́ sà. Ṣé mo tẹ́ when you travel all over the world you're representing us as a Nigerian as a Yorùbá ẹjọ́ sà. Ọkùnrin àbálẹ̀ o. Last one ẹjọ́ ìfẹ́ Naomi ṣì wà lọ́kàn yín. Kò dẹ̀ lè sẹ́ni tó lè bá mi sọ. Àǹtí kan tó wá tán ní pé Adé wà lórí Naomi. Adé wà lórí Naomi tó kọ. She understand? But Naomi ò lè fẹ́ ordinary person. Naomi kò lè fẹ́ ordinary person. Ẹni tí Naomi lè fẹ́ náà ni àwọn èèyàn bí ọba, bí àwọn èèyàn bí oníṣègùn, bí àwọn èèyàn bí pásítọ̀.
Sọ pé bí babaláwo.
Àwọn tó máa ń jẹ àwọn oyè àwọn fàyẹ̀. Àwọn powerful ones ni mò ń sọ kì í ṣe àwọn babaláwo.
Àwọn ilé bíi babaláwo àwọn babaláwo gidi.
So nǹkan tí mò ń try láti sọ ni pé ṣẹ́rí tí ẹ bá kún irin ìkan máa tẹ̀ fún kan. Kò dìgbà pápá tó jíṣẹ́ fún yàn. Ṣẹ́rí obìnrin náà láti nírẹ̀lẹ̀ láti ní ìtẹríba. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ní gbogbo ẹ̀. However, nǹkan tó wà lára dájì ni ojú kò mú lọ ká máa ṣe tibí ṣe tọ̀hún ọlọ́run àbá wọn mú kúrò lórí.
Ọba ni wọ́n bá lórí gbogbo.
Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ sà lastly ẹ máa jẹ́ kí àwọn olórí yín máa lọ fún check-up lóòrèkóòrè.
Check-up báwo.
Ẹgbẹ́ ìparí wọn kò fẹ́ sọ. Olórí Tóbi la fẹ́ fi ṣe examples ẹ̀jọ̀. Maybe maybe once in a while, take them out for dinner. Get to know you, Olórí. Do you understand? There's one thing we do for our children. When they go to school on Friday, I take my children out. Wait, what's up? Motimi, and with them, I 95 or Queen of long day, or to me, is a lot if I just in our way. What happened in school today? And take our Olórí out one by one. That way you get to know what is going on in your palace. There are some things they want to say to you, but because you're always at a party, àwọn èèyàn wà láàfin they don't have that one-on-one with you. Ìṣẹ́jú kan ló wà nínú kéèyàn kú àti kéèyàn yé. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ sà, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ bá wa look into this. Take your Olórí, take them out, get to know them, get to know what they want, get to know how to support them as their husband. God bless you, sir.
Thank you very much. Can I just say something on that? Because I think that's why when they, no, Yahweh, you call them as a way to moon to the society. Yahweh, next person should be Yahweh, is it? I be Yahweh share it. Yahweh need that power next. Okay, oh yeah. No, I said going. I said they need now. Queen, I think I said they. Àwọn tó wà nísàlẹ̀ yẹn, wọ́n ti dé ti pẹ́. Next person. Cinderella.
Next person, Jennifer Neil.
Okay, Jennifer, you next. Good evening, my darling sister. How are you? Yes, my darling sister.
Wait, I'm going to digress a little. This one that you are so happy. What if they don't give your dad that Ujale? How are you going to?
Why would I not give him king? Please don't talk about him.
You're so apprehensive. I'm not worried. I give him a job with Ujale. Okay, no problem.
Okay.
No problem. Until next week. My concern is this. I talked about these other two ladies the other day, the two Oloris.
Yes.
And what's her name? Oloris, my concern now is about Toby. Now, most of these I would have loved to say, this other lady that just got down, I am called green or something. She spoke a lot of what I had wanted to say. But let me just keep it short. I'm concerned about Toby because she seemed not to be happy these days. We all know she always keeps straight face before now. But this party they did over the weekend, there's a way she looks. I don't know if you guys there's a way she wasn't happy. She was kind of all by herself. At the time, she was lost. When they were taking pictures, she was lost. Well, I'm concerned about Elizabeth. Concerned about that. Concerned about Toby, I don't know. These two women, it seems they are bullying them. From what we see, like people will say, like, we should not talk about them. If they put their life on social media, we're going to talk about them. If you and Erelu don't talk about it, other bloggers are going to talk about them. Other TikTokers are going to talk about it. And people will come up as panelists, right? So, if you don't want people to talk about it, there's a way it's either you go out of the scene or you position yourself in a way that even in your absence, people will still be clamoring for you. Like, we are all talking about Queen, the first Queen.
Miriam, God bless you.
She has this voice. She has this voice. There's the way she carries herself. That's why people say, because of the way she carries herself, Like I said the other day, look, their sitting arrangements should be taken care of. They should look for somebody, like a trained person to really, I was discussing with one of my friends from Benin. We were just having the same conversation. So she said their album Benin, it's not the 4th or 5th tribe. She's on TikTok too. At the time, she started doing hookup. Urban's wife started matchmaking, sorry. The Benin people came for her. So it's not like it's only a particular race. No. Because as a Olori, Urban's wife, like the Benin, the Oba of Benin's fourth wife, she's not supposed to do that on TikTok. No, if another person can do it, on TikTok. But for Urban's wife to not
they can't lie.
Then you want people to start talking about you. You want people to start talking about the palace. Do you understand? So I think there's something the king should really take them out, especially Toby. Yeah, Oyemi and Toby. Like when they did, was it on Lojo or there was a party they did some time ago, this year too. Oyemi was just looking lost as well. Just like Toby was looking lost in this year, just completed 10 years.
7-4.
Yeah, those two people. And if I may say, initially, I was very worried about Toby. Toby is a young, beautiful girl. What is she doing?
2-6.
Well, I don't know. They said this can be a sin. The first time I ever saw Toby, I was worried. Beautiful young girl. What are you doing here? Polygamy is not for the faint of heart. You have to be strong. When I even saw mom, I didn't even know she was even in her 30s. I thought she was maybe, because of her height and everything, I thought maybe she was in her late 30s. So she's young. I don't know how she found. I don't know how she found herself.
No, she did an interview with BBC and she said somebody introduced her to the king that you want to be a queen. You would like to be a queen? And she said, yes, I want to be a queen. And they introduced me to the king.
Okay.
And then that's it.
Erelu.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Wait, is it that they don't know they were going to have the multiple women in the palace, or they just agreed to it?
Most of them did not, like Miriam, according to what I heard, did not know until that day that they brought the wives. So, allegedly.
Sinopret-Extrakt löst den Schleim, öffnet die Nase, befreit den Kopf. Mix es aus mit Sinopret-Extrakt.
Okay, maybe other wives who didn't know. Because sometimes I keep wondering, the number 2 and number 3, that's Elizabeth. Elizabeth is the Okpeyemi, right? Elizabeth and Toby. Sometimes I keep asking, how did you people find yourself here? It's just too crowded. Somehow, it's too crowded. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes, I beg. Well, that lady, I am called, she already said everything that most of this I wanted to say. Like, the king should take them out, one-on-one. But most time, like she said, the king is in Abuja. The king is in...
He's a busy king. He's a busy
party, attending functions. When do you have time for them? Like, sometimes, I don't know, was it last year when the king did birthday? The one, Toby took the twins there. They took to the king's chamber for them to take pictures. The pictures, if you look very well, it looks so forced. Like, Daddy Ajekaya picture, it looks so forced. Because the man has, it's really hard for him to love one particular person now. It's really hard. When they are saying, when they are talking, you see the way he's nodding his head. Like, he's nodding his head, but he's lost. He's not interested.
And I want to beg you, please, quiz. Daddy, all the time. Emma Komu Kabisi, Mufono Babeni. Ntawa wọn sọ, eti ba wọn sọ nle. Tẹ́ bá dẹ̀ ní anything. Please, because the man is like you're looking for his attention, trying to catch his attention, and you will have to do like this, you will have to do like this. Enjoy now.
Was not making this Naomi. It's just too much. If maybe there's an emergency for them to really tell him things, they can write it on this VMS because people that work with him. You can write it, or send text message to them it's just they should be more professional. We want to see, I don't know what, I saw a clip this morning where Ashley was begging for money or something. I said, look at Todori. They need somebody to talk. Now people will say it's our own, but if you don't want people to talk, but you compose yourself. We have other kings, like I said, this Ooni Of Ife. Have you seen her outside? She's so composed, she's so other.
Why QPT? Have you gotten the number?
Every minute you want to talk to Kabiyesi, the other one
Farida.
Jennifer, Ooni Of Ife wife, she's the only one, so she's not competing with anybody. Àwọn ilé olórogún ni wọ́n wà. No, nísìnyí wọn ara ń kan wọn.
Ara ń kan Gaza.
Ẹni kò fi Naomi ilẹ̀, kí Kábíyèsí kò fi Naomi ilẹ̀. Kọ́ fọmọlọ́mọlẹ́ ó ti lọ.
Any Sugumoni Junior, what's your like? Any Sugu? Can you please let her finish? Have you finished, Jenny?
Okay, just maybe 2 minutes. 1 minute, I'm done.
Okay,
like I said, we all know that the king loves Chileko. Like it will be hard for that man to forget about how. I'm telling you.
Okay.
He loves that lady so much, and he didn't see that breakup coming. So it's going to take him quite some time for him to heal. Even with 7 wives, I just to tell you that sometimes polygamy is not, even with 7 wives, Baba is still not healed. That's why every minute, one fimisile, one ikosi, if you can be a city or no, something like that, So it's going to take quite a time for him to, because he really, really loves the wife. But what I just have to say, please, the king should look out more for Toby and Okpeyemi, because sometimes you think Okpeyemi is not even in the palace. Because
no, she doesn't live there. None of them even lives there. Most of them don't live there. But Okpeyemi, you can see that she's more reserved, and I think she's not into all that competition. So Okpeyemi is not into competition, and now she's pregnant because she had to say it because of our mommy Watinumbu. Mommy Watinumbu. She had to say.
She did not stand up.
And then
your granddaddy's wife said, "Hey, I'm praying for you."
And she had to come out to say, "Yeah, I'm pregnant." Can you imagine? So that's why. All right, thank you.
Well, I just want what I wanted. I just want the number 2 and number 3. I just want their mental health to be okay because the bullying and the bullying is just too much. Like Oloris told me that she was in the sun. Do you remember? Even when your granddaddy's wife said, I didn't like that you were sitting in the sun. That was stopping her, right?
Yeah, she was sitting there.
Our mental health is very, very valuable to me.
Thank you very much.
Okay, Elizabeth lives in Australia.
Yeah, I don't even know where she is. Okay, thank you very much. All right. Australia, Gino, you talk. Thank you. Next person.
You don't live in
Next
Australia.
person.
You live in.
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah, Jennifer, can you go down, please?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Naomi ti lọ ọmọ kékeré lọmọ yẹn nígbà tó máa fẹ́ kábíyèsí ṣe rí Tibetan tó give ṣe vision àbíkẹ́ ló ń give tó ní Naomi ó ti fẹ́ ọkàn rí ó ti ṣe kíní kan rí irọ́ ni o.
Àmọ́ no bàbá wa Tibetan wọ́n máa ń rí nǹkan gan tí ó ṣẹlẹ̀.
Ṣé ìyálájé àti Tibetan ọ̀rẹ́ ni wọ́n. Yes, now. Yeah, like the Tibetan no bas ni òkú yẹ. Only prophet tí ó tó bá wà.
One QPT. Ẹjọ́ bá ti dín ẹjọ́ bá mi mute now booking. Mute.
Ọmọ yẹn ìjà yẹn ti wà even Ìyálájé gan fúnra rẹ̀ ọ̀tá ló jẹ́ fún Naomi. You understand? They were all jealous of that little girl. And àwọn obìnrin yẹn dẹ̀ wà ọmọ wà ní ààfin. Tí Naomi fi fẹ́ kábíyèsí. Wáyé ti kábíyèsí ṣì máa sọ pé olórí kan fòun sílẹ̀. Àwọn yẹn wà ń bẹ̀ náà. Wáyé táwọn sọ pé àwọn yẹn wà ń bẹ̀. Àǹkájà máa wọ́pọ̀ Naomi yẹn wà láì kọ́ tó ṣe mí lè ṣe. I'm 56 years old. Mi lè ká sára wà láì mi lè ṣe. Kò ẹ bá jáde kó wá lọ pé nǹkan báyìí lòún rí láàfin. Ẹ̀dá sọ pé ó jáde ó lọ kọ̀ nǹkan ọmọ kékeré ni ọmọ 24 years old. Bó ṣe máa wù ó yàtọ̀ sí báwọn kan ṣe máa wù wá. So kábíyèsí tí wọ́n treat anyhow tó mọ̀ pé ọmọ kékeré náà all this virgin ẹ̀. Ṣáwọn òun mọ̀ ipá wọn láwọn obìnrin nínú ààfin kọ́ tó fẹ́ ni. Ṣé wọ́n ṣàlàyé fún pé o ṣe mẹ́ràn mọ̀ ipá àwọn ìyàwó lòun náà pọ̀. Ṣáyé nìyẹn. Ní o ń ṣáyé náà. Bí ẹ wá ti sọ pé èèyàn jọba, ìyàwó bàbá mi ìyàwó méje ló fẹ́. Àwọn ọmọ 33. I'm from a polygamous home.
Bàbá yín láì kòkò.
Àwọn ọmọ 33. Ṣé kábíyèsí tí ó sì bímọ 20 nù? Gbogbo wa láti jọ ń gbénu lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ náà. Torí àwọn ṣe ni wọ́n ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ni. Àwọn ìyàwó kábíyèsí wọ́n ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ni. Gbogbo ládàá tó ń ṣe yàrá ń kó gbogbo everybody ara ń kó wọn. Kò ń ṣe nǹkan tó ń respect náà rí. Ẹ wá respect kí náà ọmọ kékeré kó máa bá wọn dùn kínní. Gbogbo náà ló ń wá pàtó wà bẹ́ẹ̀. Ẹ fún wọn lọ́mọ lẹ̀ tí kábíyèsí bá tẹ̀ wọ́n kó pé òun ò lè fi náà wọ́n bílẹ̀ kó fẹ́ síta. Kò lè bá wọn gbénu lé. Ẹyẹ wo tóbi sí ó ti di nǹkan míì. Fáyìí bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ó ti di nǹkan míì. Ṣé ẹ rò pé tọ́pẹ́ tó ń ṣe àtàṣì tó ń ṣe rádaràda yìí? Ṣé ẹ rò pé wọ́n dùn ní? Competition ọjọ́ ń ṣe láàrin ara wọn. Competition náà fún mo sọ fún polygamous òkú wà. You understand what I'm saying?
I do, go on.
So gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣe yẹn kò make sense kó fi Naomi ilẹ̀. Wọ́n ní ìdájí máa sọ story everything á ti gbọ́rí. Ìfi márùn-ún lárò fún wọn fẹ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ ní ó ti di méje.
No, mẹ́fà ló ń sọ láti jọ yìí, mẹ́fà la mọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀.
Ẹ ó ti di méje sí. Àbí kò di méje ni àdá ìdọ́kẹ́.
Méje wọ́n lórí orí tó sìn.
Àwọn girlfriend ní dẹ̀ ṣíṣí ìjọ ó sì pọ̀.
Àwọn yẹn níjọ́ yẹn gbọ́ pàtí yẹn wọ́n pọ̀ gan.
Ìyẹn ló jẹ́ káwọn tó wà àwọn obìnrin yẹn tó máa ṣe kò í sì wọ́n ṣẹ̀bẹ̀rẹ̀ ni kò í sì. Tóbi ọmọ náà mo tó fà ìkọ́ ìrora wọ́n ọmọ kékeré ẹgbẹ́ kò fẹ́. Nǹkan tó ṣe fún àwọn obìnrin àwọn náà ń rí yẹn.
Plus
Nǹkan tó ṣe fún ọmọ yẹn ló ń rí yẹn. Ẹgbẹ́ àti àjọkẹ́ bá wa bẹ̀ wọ́n kọ́ fi
7-4.
Kọ́ fi Naomi lẹ̀.
8-1.
Dídáàdì yìí tó tẹ̀fẹ́ jọba náà wá jẹ́ kó lè jẹ́ o.
2-6.
Ẹ sọ pa mi.
2-4. Mo ń tajà lọ́wọ́ ẹ fi nílẹ̀. Tó bá jọba kẹ ṣe kiri sí.
Nǹkan tí mo fi láìka ọba òbíní nìyẹn. Àkọ́bí ọba òbíní nìkan ló lè jọba. Wọn kì í wọ́n jù èèwọ̀ ni. Sọ àìsàdẹ̀ fi rí pé wọn ọ̀bẹ̀rẹ̀ yọ lájẹ́ kí Jésù máa fi dé. Kò sẹ́ni tó máa sọ pé wọ́n jọba òbíní fún kò sí. Nítorí ọmọ àkọ́bí ẹ̀ nìkan ló lè jọba ẹ̀. Kọ́jọ̀ wọn nìyẹn.
Ok, ẹ ṣe gan ni ìyẹn kọ́ ló bá yín sọ lálẹ́ ló dàbọ̀. Ó dàbọ̀. Ẹ ṣe. Thank you very much. Thank you. Next person.
Can we go ahead and say something?
Who is speaking, please? Who is speaking?
I was actually second on the list and I saw.
Oh, I'm so sorry, ma. I'm so sorry. Ẹ má bínú bọ́tà mi tí àbèjì ẹ̀mọ̀ pé ilé ilẹ̀ wà ẹni sùúrù. Ẹ ká gbọ́ ọmọ láìpẹ́ òyìnbó àti òyìnbó wọ́n dàbí ti tóbi. Ó yẹ sọ̀rọ̀.
The first person that you brought up on the live video was probably like from the beginning of your video when there were only 300 people on the live.
All right, ma'am. Just go
Then
on.
it was a second, and somehow I got dropped.
Okay.
Pardon to everybody. I want to say good evening to you guys, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
I can't let shout out family.
Ẹ gbọ́ Yorùbá, yé pa.
Yes,
Lòyìnbó yín dàbí tàwọn Amẹ́ríkà náà yẹ káàbọ̀.
I don't speak Yoruba very well.
Oh,
there's a limit to sort of, to things that I can say. But with my understanding, I think a lot of people have really forgotten what the heritage stands for. You understand? And that's where I want to take everyone to. I'm going to be talking on 3 major things. Number 1, the heritage. Number 2, the position of the king. And number 3, the position of the queens. Yes. Ma'am, I'm busy. Yeah, take care, mommy. Yeah, so, the thing about it is this: Ile Ife is not just any place.
Please, can you go on? I just want to get a hot water, please. Can you just go on and speak on?
Hello, Shadow. Guys, I'll try to mix Yoruba plus English, hopefully.
Mit einer einfachen Suche kannst du die ganze Welt entdecken und Dinge erleben wie das hier.
Should I wait for her?
No, just go on. I'm listening to you. Just go on.
Okay. People need to understand that Ile Ife is not just any place. You understand? It's somewhere that's big when it comes to the history of the Yorubas. You understand? And the palace of Ife is not just any place. It's a palace that is ridden with history. And not just history of the Yorubas, but history of so many cultures, including Igbo people, Hausa people, Bini people. There's so many history that are tied to Ile Ife. There's one thing for you to become a king, and you have your own personal interest. And there's another thing for the land to have its interest. Ikonti Ile Ife, Ikonti Obafe. And that is the first hint I'm going to give everybody, because Teba study history of Yoruba. One thing is to Jehovah. Another thing is for what the land wants. You understand? Those are 2 different things. You understand? And sometimes you might like a king, you're looking from the outside, you wish the king would do this, you wish the king would do that. The question is, what does the land want? So to take a position is not enough. To want to make a decision as a king is not always enough, because the king still has to be humble to the land. And some of the rules that come with that land, sometimes many of you guys might see it right under your nose, and you might not understand what is truly happening. But if you are able to see things from wisdom aspect to value in Oma or here. From Miriam to the last queen, every one of them they are all Oriade. You understand? It's part of their destiny path, it's part of their journey. Shawari, how a stranger will behave when they see the king. Like Auntie was saying, come on, Robert, Auntie, I'm so sorry to say this to you. If you were to meet a superstar that you like, or a king that you like, or someone that is very popular, you might plan to behave well. But when you meet them, sometimes the excitement of your natural being will come out.
100.
You might overreact.
That's all loud.
The lady that is showcasing the course, they're showcasing all this kind of stuff. I just believe that, that is her excitement. She did not probably have bad intentions, you understand? That is how, this, even me, that I know so many things about that palace.
Okay.
I cannot see the king and not get excited. I cannot see, even as much as people don't like to look, if I see to look, I'll still bow. I'll still greet him. It's just something that's natural with a lot of people. You understand? You only want to compose right. Anything you not compose right, should see yes. So you
think? Okay, can I just cut it in there? So you think it's because of the excitement that because that's their husband. It's not as if...
I'm talking about the person that is showcasing gifts.
No. Okay, you are mixing it up. You said even I talked about him doing his neck like this.
I'm talking about when people meet the king.
Okay.
And you understand what I'm saying? And including those wives too. You have to understand those wives too, they're coming from a different angles of life.
Okay, so they're not seeing him, they're not getting the love, the affection, the closeness is not really there until those parties.
I wanted to speak on some of the queens, okay? They're coming from different backgrounds, different angles of life. And many of these queens that you're talking about, they've not been there for 5 years. They're still new to the palace, you understand? So the reaction can be positive and the reaction can also be negative. Like, I'll give you an example. Some queens will enter the palace and take it as an opportunity to enrich their life, to enrich their children's life by building solution, by doing things that are meaningful, probably becoming community leaders. Some of them are even going to politics. And some of them will come in because they don't really have nothing major that they are doing before. And they will just be subjected to that position as a queen. Why some, they already have a career, they might be lawyers, they might be doctors, they'll continue in the same pathways, you understand? So the thing about it is this, people need to understand both the queen and the king have position of authority. The bad disrespect the Awoba.
Oh, bad disrespect. I did.
The bad disrespect the Awoba, you disrespect the nation or the community. You understand? And people shouldn't expect all these queens to have the same personality. And the reason why we can talk about them is because it's the palace. So talk about palace is nothing new. Even Manchester, even Westminster. The reason why people can write tabloids about the palace is because it's the palace. Palace represents true life. The ones that have been there for years, blessed child, are different from the ones that are new there. You don't expect the ones that are new to know everything that the ones that have been there for a long time.
But those ones that have been there for a long time, like she pointed out, are the ones that are misbehaving.
To be a concubine, to be a girlfriend is different from being a wife.
Being a wife, okay. Thank you.
And to be a girlfriend is different from being a queen. People need to understand that. So there's a whole lot of stuff that are going to happen as time goes on based on experience.
Okay.
And as time goes on, majority of them will start adapting to the system. You understand? And like I said, the law of the land is different from the law of the king. So my Iba must fair 25 wives. Nobody can stop it.
So we jealousy and come before there. Kabiyesi tell you, if I clap with the jare, Kabiyesi ma call it 25.
You understand?
When you go on there.
You understand? Okay. And when it comes to Queen Naomi, the king is a very soft soul person.
100.
He acknowledged her. Acknowledgement does not mean that he wants her back.
Okay.
And acknowledgement does not mean that she's still not a queen. You understand? I don't know if I'm making any sense to you.
You're making sense, ma'am.
You know,
Yes, we are able to make sense.
she's a woman with crown. She's Oloris,
No,
just like
make any
every
sense.
other Oloris. They're all Oloris.
Rubbish it is.
You understand? They're all Oloris in their position and what they represent.
Okay.
And somebody say, oh, you should take them for dinner. Somebody is depressed. You're looking on the outside does not mean that you really know the story. And for the ones that come on social media to be doing matchmaking, you know, it's just like this particular girl. I really don't want to mention her name, but I just want to give you an example of this particular girl. I'm not bringing something Regina Daniel, but don't ever buy it. Just use it. But once on the internet, go on she on waist trainer. From waist trainer, you understand? It's like she was trying to find a different route in career versus what we all know her for as a celebrity. Against this.
Yes, ma'am.
So if you don't really have nothing that you're already doing with your life, she gets me.
Yes, ma'am.
So it's very particular to your career, to your path when it comes to your sometimes some things that you're doing might be looked at by the people because why? Everyone that is on this panel, including the ones that are in the comment section, okay? You're funny. Everyone that is on the panel, it is your right to look at what is being posted on social media. It is your right to talk about it. Because why? However they present the palace, that is the way you're going to handle it.
100.
That is just the truth. You understand? But in that reaction that you're reacting, take a look at every one of them. You're not going to believe that that is the true life that they're actually showing you. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
If it's one more daily, that is what they know. You can see the intelligence of individuals based on their activities. You can see how they behave. But one thing I don't agree to, Sherry Auntie or Mafi one thing that I don't agree to, people shouldn't say that the king is misbehaving. Okay. That is an insult.
Hey, ganz kurz. Wie finde ich Antworten in all diesen Daten?
And people shouldn't say that you make a mistake, there's a womanizer. That's also an insult. Because the king can want one wife. And the man requested for more. You understand? Because he's a king. And the second thing that I want to say also, people need to understand that comparison of queen is like a choice. Because any come like any come. And come like me. I want to get Naomi fans, you know. I want to get to be fans, no, you know. Just easy. I want to get king fans, no, you know. I want to get Miriam fan, come, what you want there. So everybody's gonna like whoever they want to like, but at the end of the day, understand that this is Ife that you're talking about. And this is the land of Yoruba that you're talking about. You're talking about every one of the Yorubas. Anytime you talk about any of those queens, you're talking about Yoruba people.
Thank you very much.
And they all represent the Yorubas, either you like it or not. They all represent Yoruba land and they are all queens.
Thank you.
And it is destiny that brought them to that path. So let's respect them. Let's continue to love them. Let's not differentiate and bully one against another. Let's continue to promote our culture and promote the heritage. And God bless every one of you guys.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
And I know about Benin. You are not in Benin Palace, okay? So there's no house that does not have issues, and there's no palace that does not have limitations.
Okay. Thank you very much. I agree with you that, you know, our father, that some comments that, you know, and anyone on this platform will tell you that I am one of those that will always tell you, I'm from a royal home, and I do respect people that respect my culture, and I respect the palace as Bubu Aye. So please, let's just be cautious of that. She's right on that part. The man say, we might joke, we might do things, but let's be mindful of what we say about the Oyade. But for the wives, they are saying some of these wives are bullying the other. And we have seen that with that video of Olori doing like this, like this, like this, like this, like this to Biloba. In fact, allegedly,
we auntie, they're human. It's normal to be jealous, it's normal to be envious.
Okay.
And it's normal for you as audience also to call the whoever that is bullying somebody to action.
That's it. Thank you very much, Eshegoni. Thank you. God bless you. Next person. Next. Ó dà pé àbèjì ẹgbàájú yín o. Àbẹ́ ìdúró ó dà pé pin ládè àbí àbèjì dé síwájú yín kọ́ wà nà yín oníbèrè dá sí.
Kí ni mo ṣá òkè mo sà látàrọ̀ mo ń dúró mi.
Ó yá, ta ló ń ta ló.
Okay, wọ́n ti gbàgbé mi kẹ̀.
Ta ni? Bùnmi Fàájì, wọ́n ti dé síwájú yín. Sọ́ni yẹn máa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ. Bùnmi Fàájì yẹn sọ̀rọ̀. Ó yá, ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ Bùnmi Fàájì.
Ẹ kálẹ̀
wá.
They should nǹkan point méjì nìkan náà ni mo ní láti make. The first one is I think because they do so many events in the palace or wherever, I don't know, maybe.
Please, every other person, can you mute, please? I look at the mute and go on, go on, ma.
There's always one event or the other going on. It's a very busy place, which is as it should be. It's a very busy place. There's always things going on. There's always celebration.
When you come up, please, can you mute? Because you are not enjoying it. That's why I dropped the last person. Please mute. MOT. Go on. Oh yeah, Mama Fudge.
There's always celebration. There's always installation. There's always chieftaincy. There's always things, different, beautiful things going on. There's always inauguration. They're opening things. It's amazing and it's beautiful to watch. However, it gets a bit exhausting when there is no organization.
Okay.
I think they possibly need to look into how to make things more organized, especially because prior to any event going on, surely they know the number of wives coming. They know the number of the politicians coming. They know the number of governors coming. They know the number of, at least some sort of idea about things, people that are invited, and people that are RSVP, the size and the capacity of the hall, just little things like that. And I think the difference, I think is this worrying man that is married to one wife. Is it the worry king that has a wife also? Yes, he has one wife. There is always, you can see, I don't know, maybe they could possibly take some advice from how things get run in that area, and maybe there's some lessons to be learned, because it doesn't really portray, I don't know, it just always seemed like a car crash. Anytime they're having events there was one occasion when I think it was the Yahoo with Ibeji. She was actually on her feet. When
looking for seats.
She was on her feet and the place was already jam-packed. There was no seat for her. And it just looked so chaotic. I think maybe they could potentially look into, I don't know, some kind of department that actually look into
the wife.
Take care of that aspect of things, because I think that would also take a lot of because the Oloris seem to be doing a lot of hostess. Which is, I find it quite. They shouldn't. Even if they were to do those sort of things, it should be limited. The other day, one of the Olori, the very dark, beautiful one, she was holding a governor of Lagos State, and I think she was kind of like taking him to where he is going to be seated. It shouldn't be Olori that should be there. Why should Olori? I mean, it's just like you say someone like what's the name of our queen here? Camilla. Is it Queen Camilla that will be guiding the Prime Minister? See, so it just sends out a disorganized environment. I find it quite, and I think they can improve on that. Once they are able to improve on that, hopefully, the writing will not be on the rules too much, and then maybe a bit of etiquette will also fall into place. Because etiquette seems to be falling, and standard seems to be slipping as a result of that. I find anyway. It's not great. It doesn't really look great. And the other thing as well, some of them are better at carrying themselves than others. The one that organizes the fashion show,
Toby,
it comes across as is it Toby? Which one is Ronke?
Oh, Ronke is there. Yeah, that one is the one. Yes, okay. Adire Hub.
She possibly has a little bit of there's an aura about her. To manage situation, and I think maybe those kind of etiquettes can be passed on to, because Ashley is still needs a little bit refining around there, and hopefully she will also get there as well. Those are my 2 points. And I have a question as well.
Okay, well.
You know the Ayaba, and then what is the difference between Ayaba and Olori?
The Ayabas are those ones waiting to be crowned as queens. Oloris are the queens, and the Ayabas are those ones that are waiting in line. You know, most of them are there. Like I said, some of them were even there before Naomi, and you know, they are they are Ayabas. They are not yet married to the king, but they are. I want to make one side chicken. I want to make one concubines, but they are there and they are waiting in line. Like you know, my job, waiting in line to be named. What's the name?
It sounds quite complicated, I see. So, but with a little bit of organization, hopefully all their events will not show them in such a chaotic manner going forward. That's all, and I wish him well. He seems to be the king seems to be a people person.
Thank you very much. All right, thank you. Somebody asked the question here. They said, Mommy, I kindly confirm, or shall I say, verify Tony Adeoye, the one in the UK as the seventh wife. Perhaps when confirmed, you'll be shocked and confirmed to the public too. Yeah, Kabiyesi said toasting, but I don't know the toasting yet, and I don't know the toasting Adeoye. But I know that Kabiyesi confirmed to us that toasting, the bad budget also wanting toasting and Olori toasting. Okay, they said Ayabas are verified concubines with sexual commitments. When I'm Ayaba, want to go verified, I want to go that to Wole, when they do more da.
That is what I wanted to clarify. That was that's established now. That's valuable. That's fine.
Anybody tell you I buy one Next person. Thank you so much, Ooni Of Ife. God bless you.
Contribution.
Now go on. Tell us a professor. Let's tell us sorry.
Respond, you see, I think pride, we are pride, not sorrow, before this speaker, don't learn to sorrow like me. Platform and okay? I'm correct her, Bashima, so some monarchy, Bashima respects, yes, I won't care about what I want, as much as we want to. But there's a freedom of opinion, right? And you cannot tell me how I'm gonna describe somebody. And we know that there are other ààfin nílùú Yorùbá yẹn tí ìyàwó náà pọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ tí àkírí wọn tí organization wà. We will not talk about them because they are doing it right. All right? And we're on this platform to create an awareness so that I won't be anyone because they are like number one Oloris, like you can call them that way all over because Oba the first Oba. So nobody can guide anybody's mouth as a petty leg Balawa, Kamasoro by. I don't want to be Abiyama, what is it? I want to buy. Well, it's all about it until you're getting lost. People be down on 20 and on 20, 31. They will say what they have to say. Share the platform, we will have to be a master of Simona, a map of compare. We can do that on a platform because at least we have to follow our policy and rules. But you cannot tell anyone how to describe what they feel. Or this is just responding to pride. And that's because we do not. So I expect that they should be called out and so that things can be corrected. And although feelings in you, and we want to guide, we want to monitor how that person will respond. You cannot help me or do something to me and then expect me to respond the way you want. It doesn't work that way. All right.
Thank you so much. Everyone with their own opinion and people are allowed to say, but just be respectful. I think she was just trying to say that we should just be respectful in the way we, speak to the king. But when we see anything that is bad in the palace, we'll come out and say it. Please, that person saying Ayaba, Faramade, Ayaba, please, I don't want you people to. I have said it. Anybody, all the Ayabas, they are in the palace, they are known in the palace, and believe me, they have something with the king, they have sexual intercourse with the king, all of them. And that is why he is the one that is giving all of them name. You don't know. Okay. Hello. All right. Queen Ade, I can't remember.
Nǹkan tí mi fẹ́ sọ ni pé mo agree pẹ̀lú àǹtí tó sọ ń sìn. There is a lot of ọba nílẹ̀ Yorùbá, a lot, even kí Ooni Of Ife tó jẹ. Ooni tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ wọ́n ní àwọn ìyàwó tó pọ̀. Those àwọn méjèèjì yẹn wọ́n ní láti compose ara wọn.
No, but I can't get to your couple. Now, Ayaba tó sọ yẹn. Somebody is asking me pé kí ni Ayaba. Àwọn Ayaba wà nínú palace kan sí wọ́n ṣe pé concubines ni wọ́n kàn gbé wọn tí gbé wọn jáde ni. Ìkan wà tó ti bímọ mẹ́ta fún kábíyèsí ó wà nínú palace. Òun ni ìyá Bùkúnmi ó ti bí ìbejì fún kábíyèsí. Tẹ́ bá wò mo sọ níjọ́ yẹn pé kàn jẹ́ kí àwọn èèyàn gan mọ̀ pé kò dá bó ṣe fi ọmọ yẹn àwọn ọmọ wọn pamọ́ apart from àwọn Ayaba. But ọmọ wọn ti bí ìbejì tó tóbi tó bí ìbejì. So go ahead, please.